Okay. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I was I was feeling it a bit. Gotta wake up the blood, you know? I'm old. Gotta wake up my body. Otherwise it's how do I put it in normal terms? So if I don't wake up my body, then I'm tired. Which I guess is a normal thing to say, yeah. Yeah, that's normal. I'm a normal man. How we doing? How are we doing, party people? Couldn't feel? You couldn't feel it? You couldn't feel the sunshine? No, listen, the sunshine is in your heart. It's here. That's where it is. Okay? We all bring our own sunshine. But if your sunshine is not up yet, don't you worry. We're going to bring it up. We're going to get that energy up. Not to worry. So, full disclosure, I don't have a big plan tonight. Like, obviously, I said I might play Killer Frequency, which I feel like I should. I should definitely do that. But I figured this is like end of the year. You know, we can just hang out and chill. There hasn't been much like, you don't put some music on while I'm talking. This is the talking section. There hasn't been much going on in terms of like end of the year shenanigans. So I'm not real like, you know, like, oh, we gotta talk about this, about this, but we can talk about just whatever. We just chill, you guys. It's just a chill night. We're just two chill folks. Me and however many people are here. You're still killing it. 3K soon. Yeah, 3,000 subscribers would be crazy. Like, I know a lot of people will be like, only 3K, but it's like, bro, 3,000 people is a lot. I think if there's something I learned this year, honestly, especially like this year, was numbers don't really mean quality, and numbers aren't the end all be all. Like, hey, thank you for checking in. It's like when I first started. Oh, by the way, I made that post a while ago and I was talking about like which one do you guys like my favorite like video you guys have seen, and a lot of you guys, it was more recent stuff, which I'm like, that makes more sense because I get my more recent stuff's been popping off. But there were some people who went back like way fucking far. Like, I check my comment sections from time to time, and there are people who were hitting me up with shit from like the beginning of my channel. Like, someone commented on my Sunset Overdrive video, and I was like, bro, that was literally when I didn't even know how to like record video. I forgot I even had that still up. Because I've been doing this for a while. Not like consistently, but I've been doing it for a minute. And I forget sometimes I upload shit. I was like, oh fuck, I did not even like still have that up. But yeah, it's been a very interesting year. I finally found my footing, I think, in like the creation space, and I finally found what I want to do with this channel. And it feels nice seeing that like a lot of people were like, hey, you know what, I also like what you're doing. But yeah, number one thing for me is I really got out of my head of just like always focusing on metrics. Like, I used to be so metrics heavy when I was having like 2 views a video, and which sounds so stupid because I was like, oh no, I'll make it. I'll be like I'll have 10,000 subscribers by this month, and I'll have 100,000 by this month. And I was overestimating like how many people are, you know, on YouTube, and how many people don't necessarily like subscribe and shit. And you have to give people a reason to subscribe. And I was always so anti promotion of myself. Like, oh, people will find me because my content's just that good. It's just that banger. And that's not the case. You have to work in people finding your shit. I don't watch most channels with millions and stuff. You know what's crazy? I've been looking at my most recent stuff, like the stuff I've been watching, and yeah, a lot of the channels I watch don't even have like 500,000, which to my surprise is it's crazy because these channels put out like crazy good content, or they're like barely at like 1 million, and I'm like, how is that possible? You know what I mean? Like that seems wrong to me. Like, look at my subscriptions real quick. I don't know if I'm showing you guys my screen. I'm probably not, but it's like, I look at my subscriptions right now. It's like Captain Disillusion. Captain Disillusion has 2 million followers, but people barely talk about him. Or it's like, I watch like Rasputin videos and he is not even at like 1 million. I'm like, that's crazy. That guy should be like 1 trillion followers. But yeah, like, I think that just goes to show how deep the sea of YouTube is, where there are people who have like millions of followers and it's like, yeah, I don't watch him, never heard of him. But then there's people who have like 10,000. It's like, no, he's the best video essayist of all time. How does he only have 10,000 people following him? But honestly, yeah, I really learned this year. I was like, you know what? Numbers don't really tell the whole story. Because as we know, there are a bunch of people who grift, who get like hundreds of thousands of followers. But then it's like, I think of it like empty followers. Because like, that's one of my major things when it comes to like the rage bait stuff. It's, what are you growing? Because I don't think like as a creator, as a person, you can really grow if all your content is just getting mad about stuff. Because then at no point are you able to come up with something on your own. It's you're always constantly reacting. You're reacting to a bunch of different stimuli that you don't need to be reacting to, and you're phoning it in, you're forcing yourself to do so. And it's like, bro, what are you like a year from now? Like, I have only like almost 3,000 subscribers, but I put out, hey, just on a lark, what video do you guys like? And a bunch of people had different videos. And I was thinking, I'm like, if I ever gave in to just like, which I won't, but if I ever gave in to just like the, let's go for views all the time, I don't think anyone would have a favorite video of mine, because all my videos would be the same. Oh, I like that video when you were complaining about something woke. Well, my personal favorite video is when you were bitching about something being woke. Well, my personal favorite is that time you were complaining about something being not anti-woke. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it's the same content over and over and over and over and over. That drives me insane. Yeah, that's the thing too. I don't want to ever be like, how do I put this? I wouldn't mind being compared to certain creators in terms of like maybe like quality or people finding information or entertainment, whatever. But I would hate to be known as just like, oh, you're just another one of those like X-bait tubers, or you're just one of those Y-type tubers, right? Like, I don't think anyone's wholly original. Like, it's hard to be super original, because if you're too original, no one's gonna like you. But I also think there's a point where your personality has to come out. Like, you gotta be like a human being. You gotta be like a rational person. Because if you're always a character, even if you're like, yeah, I play a character on my YouTube channel, like, YouTube's very parasocial. So people aren't gonna take that as you're playing a character. They're going to take that as you are this person. right? Because we're not actors, at least not all of us. We're not actors. We're not these improv people who are, yeah, I'm playing this role. It's like, no, you're kind of this person. And it's like it sucks. It's trash, and I don't want to be trash. Also, I just had an idea. Why don't we do a little bit of a YouTube night? We do a little bit of a YouTube night, and then we will play Killer Frequency. Or I guess we could do Killer Frequency first, and then do YouTube. I kind of want to do YouTube first. I should also read the chat. So sorry. My too much water video. You know what? Thank you for saying that you like that video. I feel like a lot of videos of mine, like if I'm gonna be real with you guys, which I always am, I feel like a lot of video of mine that I expected to like do not like tremendously well, but to like, oh wow, people are just like, no. Like I forgot I did a too much water video. What? You know what, you guys? It's the end of the year, basically, right? I'm not gonna be streaming on New Year's. You know, I have things to do. I have a life, but why don't we go down memory lane? Why don't we go down memory lane together? And this is definitely not a way for me to get you guys to watch some of my backlog videos while I'm working on newer stuff and keeping you engaged or anything like that. It's just, I think it's always good to look back and see where you were to give you an idea of where you're going, right? So let me stop playing this royalty-free music because when I edit this video later on, it'll be annoying. So let's stop doing this and let us start with just going through some of my old shit. So why not go to my actual channel? How about that? I almost never go straight to my channel. I always go through like YouTube, what's it called? Studio and stuff. Videos. All right, gang. Ah, there you go. Good? Okay. Yes, classic TTBN. Let's do. Oh, you guys do classic? You want to? Okay. Then we're gonna have to go through. Okay, let's see first off. Let's see what's the most popular. Probably that Black Panther video, right? Yeah. 8 years ago. Let's do oldest. My oldest video. My oldest. Oh my god. So I had many phases. Let me make it bigger. I had many phases as a content creator. I had the let's be a let's player phase, which were just honestly garbage. Like, look at these. First off, I'm gonna be a little bit mean to myself, but it's like, look at these fucking thumbnails. Like, there was a time where I was a sweaty Overwatch player, and I was like, yeah, this will be it. People love watching 23-minute videos of just badly edited stuff, right? People like watching 40-minute videos. Oh man, I had no concept of anything. I put out a 37. Man, yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I put out a 31-second video. Jesus Christ, what the fuck was I doing? But okay, so let's do my first ever horror game. 8 years ago, so I was what, 24, 26. 27. I was 27 years old. Yeah, I'm 35. I can do math. Okay, let's look at this. We'll do a little commentary, like a little. Imagine we're doing like a DVD commentary. Okay, so are you guys ready? Are you ready for this? I can't go into it. You guys say you're ready. I have to make sure everyone's ready for this. Otherwise, like, if someone's like, "No, I'm not ready," and I start, I feel bad. So you let me know when you're ready, and then we will start. Okay. All right. You're ready. All right. Cool.
All right. Welcome to my first ever horror game.
Jesus Christ.
Seriously, I don't play horror games at all. This one's I'm playing off of Steam. It's called Black Rose. So let's.
Oh, the audio quality.
Do the thing. Play the game. Flashing lights. Boom. Flashing lights.
Oh, you could. Okay. So okay. First off, very awkward. You. Why would I do that? Why did I do this? Okay. So I got that little beanie hat. I went to was it Comic-Con? And I got that. No, it was a Comic-Con. It was in Sandy. No, it was Anaheim. It was WonderCon. Shit. Okay. I got it from WonderCon. And I was like, hey, what if I'm like that guy? What if I'm the guy with the funny little hat and the cute thingy and whatever. The microphone I'm using is, I think, is it this headset? No. Oh my God, I think it's this headset. I think I was using that headset. Yeah, I was using the headset. And the audio quality is so bad. The audio is so bad. No. It's the audio. It's the audio quality. Because when I first did this, I had no idea to do anything. So like even this recording, I recorded this on. I'm using actually the same web camera, I think, as I had before. Although I have been upgraded behind the scenes. We got for that for the new year. And so I was like, okay, what are all the YouTubers doing? They're all playing horror games, right? So let's do a horror game. I think I was on Tumblr and I found this, and I was like, okay, yeah, Black Rose, let's go. And so that's my bedroom in the background.
Oh, I like the atmosphere. I like the atmosphere so far.
You like how my lighting is just like non-existent?
Because of my hat, but I want to keep the hat on. I think it's fun. All right, how to play.
Also, is it me or do I swear I was in like my 20s here. I sound like I was fucking like 14. What is my voice?
Your score will be placed based on close calls. Close call achieves. Jesus, I can't speak. Close calls are achieved by getting close to the enemy without letting them catch you. When your score starts increasing, the enemy is dangerously close. Try to get as many close calls as possible to score, but be aware you should not the close calls.
Also, I was recording so many videos on just a piece of shit computer. So just letting you know that. I had a potato.
And there's the controls and whatever. So that. Let's play.
Do I still have that shirt? I don't know.
Super duper fast. Highest technology. Above Alienware.
But I didn't even upload this in like good quality. Like this is like not even 720p. You hear that humming? My computer struggled with everything.
See if I got the controls right. Gotta look around. Look dizzy.
Yeah, you can't hear shit in this video, because I turned the volume down. My bad.
Moving to the beat, and we sprinting, going through some stuff. Restricted area.
Now you'll hear it.
Probably means I can't go there. Reading is education.
And you'll hear how bad it is. But
you do shit upstairs, right? Let's go upstairs.
You can see how the frame rate is fucking garbage.
Automatically leaving. This goes against all my black people instincts, but I'm gonna keep going.
A part of me did want to retry this game on like a better rig and stuff, which I have now. But
it's gonna wait. It's gonna slowly. Yeah.
Like I didn't pause it. Every time you see it stop, my computer is bad.
If it's possible, not looking at anything. It's jammed, but I might be able to force it open. I would need to ram it to do it. Alright.
Oh yeah, I had a fucking weird mechanic.
That game usually work 3 times? Yeah.
The FPS was literally the one that was the most
dinosaur.
scariest.
Spherosaurus Rex.
Holy shit, I was Jack back then.
Enough of that. Let's go.
Wait, hold on, wait. I'm still kind of. We still 8 years ago. I'm still beefy. I still got it.
Go to the game. No. Continue. I push tab instead of shift. Shift runs, right? Yeah.
No, you guys don't understand. I probably still have this video up here where I was playing Hello Neighbor, and that shit was fucking hilarious to me because it was so bad. My computer couldn't run any of it. I was killing my CPU.
Never a good sign. Probably some creepy ass ghost babies.
Yeah. This game wasn't really like super scary. That's why I kept talking a lot.
Paper.
Because normally when I play video games, I don't talk. Like, I'm really not much of a yapper when I play games. I'm a yapper in general.
What the fuck?
Who was that?
Really fighting all my instincts to.
I don't know how fucking long this video is.
But
I think it's like 6 minutes, right?
The shortest game in the world if I was
9 minutes?
Just letting you know right now. Game over.
See, like, I would have already clicked off this video.
Yeah, I'm downstairs.
Like, as just a viewer.
I'm down the stairs.
Because it's hard to keep up with the hell that's happening. I can't see shit. It doesn't help with the atmosphere because everything keeps hitching.
How much downer stairs can I go? It's not open. Oh, even downer. All right.
Yeah, I was doing way too much.
All right.
I was doing way too much. I was fucking
walking through these corridors.
Like,
I look all the goddamn same.
do too much, man.
Same corridors. Oh, what's this?
I don't think anything even spooky even happens.
Her eyes don't look her in. No, I'm not liking this.
See, now, me nowadays, I would have been like, pretty sure most of us have something. This some out of line. I would have, nowadays, I would have been like, he are Eve for Dunant, Luo K. He are in I fies. And also, I'm looking at this now, and I think that might be a passcode for something. 14 or 41 004. And I'm remembering that there was a lock. I don't think I put 2 and 2 together.
Alright, let me get that monitor. Can't get that.
Did I get it?
Origami? It's pretty good. Oh, okay.
God, this is painful to watch. This is so painful to watch.
Leave.
But you know what? This is why I started.
Pretty anticlimactic.
I don't think anything spooky happens. I'm gonna just fast forward to something like, let's see, like here. There we go.
Nah, we're going now. We track stars. We sprint.
Let's go. Let's go a little further.
Nah, you good. Nah, you good. You real good. You good. Nah, we're going now. We track
What's
stars.
going on?
We sprinting. Why are you stopping? No. Why would you? Go. Leave. Go. The fuck? What the fuck?
I don't even sound scared. I
Right,
sound
safe, right?
annoyed.
Seems safe, right? Oh, come on.
I do think at one point I did get scared.
We leaving.
Like legitimately scared.
No. Not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan.
Oh,
it's every day now.
She's fucking apparated. Goddamn Harry Potter shit.
Harry Potter reference?
What the fuck? No. That's the white people shit to do that.
That would have got me canceled nowadays. Sorry I said that.
Like maybe she's like, you know what? This guy clearly is not gonna be touched. Yeah, she's gone. She did.
Yeah, this is a fucking.
No means no. No means no ghost.
long time ago.
Why
I
did
did
I
this.
come down here? Why did I come down here? Let's go back upstairs.
No, yeah,
Upstairs.
I did get scared
Goddamn stairs.
because I had forgotten the game mechanic for a second.
Whoa. Key. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna steal it. I'm taking shit. I'm a thief.
Also crazy, there was just a coffin there. I'm just like,
No, come on.
God damn, was I doing this
He
game?
wasn't even using that key. He wasn't even using that key. No.
I feel like I'm having an epileptic shot. Like, what's happening?
Back to the wrong place. It's the wrong place. Turn around. Turn around. Go. Go. No, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened in this game.
Where are you going? Back to the chapel, okay. Back to the chapel. Open the chest up. Open the chest. Oh shit!
Yeah, that's when I got scared. Manly. The manliest scream you've ever heard in your life, though.
Fuck!
Yeah, that was my first horror video. That was my first ever horror video. That was boy, was that a 100 views? I shouldn't have gotten 100 views in that video. I probably should have got like 8. But that was me. You know, I watched worse and stuck around the entire time. You know what? Like, I do have a tendency to be way more critical of myself and not give myself grace. So I'm probably going to be a little bit mean to myself. But at the end of the day, it's like, I had to do that to get shit out of my system. So I know what I wanted to do. And I think the first game I ever completed, like, fully on this channel was Mirror's Edge Catalyst. But, like, these thumbnails. I didn't learn how to do thumbnails until this year. I'm being completely honest. You can see. But yeah, the first series I ever completed was Mirror's Edge Catalyst. And I was one of those people who immediately loved Mirror's Edge. Like, I still go back and like I have an EA play just so I can play that game from time to time. That and Jade Empire. But I really loved Mirror's Edge. So when Catalyst came out, I was fucking all over that. And the weird thing too is this is when I started trying to do like different camera angles. So like each video I have a different camera angle, I think. Like this first video.
Hey, what's up you guys? We are playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Okay, so it was summer.
I just played a little bit of it. I just got past the intro part. I didn't want to do the intro for the
God
Let's Play.
damn, I feel like a teen.
Everyone's already done it, and if you watched the beta, you've already seen it. So we're at basically the first mission. There's this guy named Dogan who wants me dead, but that's not Dogan. This is Morgan Freeman. And
So first off, a couple of things. This makes my forehead look fucking gigantic, and maybe this is true. Oh, you can't see my face in this, so let me move. Okay, let me move my current setup. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this. Okay, so that's better. So you can see I have a big ass forehead and my shit looks really shiny. And it was summertime. It was summer during this. So I had my fan going on because it was hot. Like it was hot. So you see that fan just fucking blowing in the background. And I had this on my 360. No, 360, Xbox One. No. One 360? No, Xbox One.
I guess. And he has a run for me. So we're about to go on a run, you guys.
And I still sound like a baby.
Yeah, so this is the runner's vision, and
I think at this point I was using an Elgato, so I just let everything the bare minimum fucking settings, like just like. And I think my chair was
Okay.
something fucked up.
All right, let's do this.
Dude, but then like during the video, out of nowhere,
Oh my god! All right, I'll run back.
I changed the video. I changed the location of it.
It's time to show you who's the new boss.
And I never edited it like properly. So like even the boring parts where I look very bored, I'm just like, eh. And this time I had different microphone. I had a USB mic.
Yeah, everything moves ahead.
Am I interrupting something?
No, we're done. I won.
Dick.
So it was that video, and then we had like a couple videos later. I think I completely changed the thing once again. Yeah, because I was like, you know what, this might be a better angle. Now move my picture again. Oh, god damn it! But now I'm over here, and I was like, okay. What do all the other YouTubers do? They have that little like pop filter shit. So let me get a pop filter from my USB microphone that absolutely did not need it and did not benefit from it, but it looked professional. So that's why I did it.
Back. We just finished doing a mission for Rebecca, or not for Rebecca. We just did a mission, and this is the mission right after that.
Man,
mission.
that was not a good haircut.
I am terrible at these. Let's just play the game.
Very memory of you will be eradicated.
I heard.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Oh, you do have eyes.
I don't know why I did that. So yeah, I was just experimenting with different camera angles and shit. Trying to be more dynamic, trying to be more of a visually interesting person, I guess. And then I did like, you know, Lords of the Fallen. I did Dishonored. I played PSN games. Yeah, I was just doing whatever. Oh, I had 100 subscribers 8 years ago. Now I can say I have, what, 20 times that? But I used to play a lot of video games, like, on this channel. Like, straight up just, like, Firewatch, Inside, Never Alone, Wolf Among Us, The Last of Us. So for The Last of Us, this game got me really upset because there was a person who kept badgering me to play the game. So I wanted to do other games. So you see, there's like in between, there's like other games here too, like We Happy Few and Fury and like Whack Your Boss. I don't know what that game's about. But like this one person kept like badgering me. Like, when are you gonna finish The Last of Us? When are you gonna finish The Last of Us? I'm like, bro, like, it's like I will finish it, but I want to do other stuff. But then they told me like what it meant to them, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be an asshole. So then I focused on finishing it. So I think around like, God, how long did it take me to finish that fucking game? Oh, a long time. But I finished it. So at that point, I started to understand like maybe I gotta start being like selective of what I did. But look, the only videos are just fucking random. It's like Titanfall 2. Whole lot. I don't remember how that fucking game was. The Park. This shit's funny. This shit's funny because I was trying to be like, oh, it's Halloween time, you guys. It's scary time. It's a spooky time. And for some reason, here, just listen to the audio on this.
Oh no, we need something much, much scarier than this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus
Hey
Christ.
nerds, what's going on? We're playing this game called The Park.
I wonder it's
and
myself.
I saw it on PlayStation Network. It was on sale for like, I think $7. And I wanted to give it a go. I know Markiplier is playing this, and I saw a couple of playthroughs of it. Not the whole thing, of course. And it looked interesting, so I wanted to give it my own.
Did you notice? Did you notice the microphone's different? Did you notice how the microphone's different? I gotta start upgrading. I gotta start being a professional YouTuber. So I got a new microphone. I got a boom arm for the mic. I got and then at this point, I legitimately had so like if you see like how dark it is in there, I legitimately I bought blackout curtains to put behind. So when I turn off my light, everything was dark. And so then I had like an underlight right underneath me. So like it was kind of like this. But then just like imagine the lighting coming just from like under me, and I guess a lot darker. But yeah, I was like, ooh, this would be spooky and scary. But then the audio kind of got fucked in this game.
My own little college try. So we're going to new game because I haven't played this before.
Although I don't think the lighting was actually
And
bad.
let's see what this is all about. The park is a narrative experience best played in a dark room wearing headphones. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing some players. During the course of play, the park may manipulate.
Oh, and I borrowed. My sisters do acting, so they had like a little a setup where you could, oh, lighting here, where you could have like a reflector for the light, and then focus in one area. So I would even use that. Like I would borrow it literally for like an hour and then record.
Graphics, audio, control settings, and your sanity. This is perfectly normal and should not be any cause of alarm. Okay, that's hyping it up pretty much from the start.
And if you hear the audio, I'll be quiet. You can hear something off.
Wait, let me make sure the subtitles are on first.
Oh my god, I didn't check the settings. Fucking idiot.
Stay in the car.
Graphically, it kind of reminds me of Life is Strange. You know what I'm talking about. If you played that game, the graphic style looks eerily similar.
You know what? Past me, it does look similar. But I guess this wasn't where it messes up. But there's a part where it is playing double the audio.
Ongoing patron here. Well, there's another car here. What's in the other car?
I think it's happening later on in this game.
I guess sup means eat. Kind of like behind me. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was. Honestly, that game kind of sucks. But I think it was part of that video where suddenly the audio just started going like, here's two fucking tracks of audio playing at the same time. Also, I love the fact that the order here was the part 2 and then the part 1. Like I did out of order. Was it this one?
What? I definitely heard something.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip.
Oh.
Why are
and
you
scars
talking
our
like this?
insides. The first time I saw Callum,
I guess maybe
my thoughts
is my
betrayed
memory
me.
fucked up?
I looked down at this wrinkled.
I swear that video was messed up, and I was like, whatever, I don't care. But if you guys want to watch that, I actually did finish that series. I did finish that. Okay, so Fury now. If you've never played Fury, Fury is like a boss rush game from the Game Bakers. It was pretty hard for some parts of it. And so what I tried to do is make it interesting. I was like, what if I make it more like an anime episode, right? But then I started getting copyrighted, like hardcore. So after the 4th one, I was like, okay, I'm done. Because like I didn't want to abandon the theme of it, but then also it was just like annoying.
Hey, that's me. Hey, welcome back, nerds. We are continuing our playthrough of Fury. Let's go.
Okay, and also at this point, I stopped using my face cam because I thought that was the reason why I wasn't getting like any sort of user traction. in hindsight, I'm obvious that wasn't the case, but I was like, oh, maybe no one wants to see like a visibly black person playing these games. So I started just doing no face cam.
I created you? Are you sure about that? I gotta play Child's Play. Oh shit, why am I joking? I gotta kick his ass. Alright, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Nope. Oh damn it. Nope. Oh shit, I missed.
And then I would do stuff in between the video where I'd make it like.
Whoa, what's going on?
So if you watch you win this way, that's fine actually.
Oh god. Feels so good. Even I didn't do that. It feels great.
So I beat him, and then I would.
Get out of here. Wait, did you not have a head?
Share his fate, or will
Is that a
I would try to
robot?
make it like, oh, remember like old school Dragon Ball and shit, where they'd have the like
You keep saying
interstitials,
we, but I'm doing all the fighting.
and so I would do
You're
that.
just kind of like walking exposition. Just saying.
I thought about it
It's all
for
me.
so long.
Speaking of walking exposition,
No black. Yeah, no, yeah, it did. I was like, you know what?
for another
What about my
little
world?
stroll.
I was like, gaming YouTube, you know, isn't exactly known for having lots of diversity. It's like maybe if I don't throw my face up there, it'll do better on like the algorithm or whatever. But it was just not. It was just I had a channel that I just uploaded videos on and didn't really promote.
But now that I figured out,
Why
I
should
have to hold the
their
X
world
button.
be
It's a
more
little bit
valuable
easier.
than mine?
But I think part of that was kind of
Where are they
somewhat
from?
true though.
I
Like
made my decision.
there weren't any big
You
like
both have
black
shoes,
YouTubers
'cause
back then
I don't
in the
have
gaming
one of those.
space.
Okay, good for
Whatever
you,
the cost.
I guess.
I'd do that shit like that. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. And then YouTube was like, actually, don't do that. We don't want you to do that anymore. So I was like, okay. Yeah, I mean, listen, we're doing memory lane stuff, so some of the memories aren't the sweetest, but you know, we are here. That's all that matters. And so yeah, I'll do Fury. I did Last of Us Part 2, or Last of Us, not Part 2, Last of Us Remaster. I can do Part 2 too, obviously way later. But you can see, like I said, like the views weren't really like rolling in. Nothing actually really popped off for me until that one video randomly of Black Panther, and then I didn't understand how like any of that shit worked. So I was like, oh, people like that. But this video, to me, I low-key love this video because it's kind of like it can be entertaining for different reasons. And I started doing intros. Which is way too fucking long when I think about it.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Like, that's way too long for an intro.
We are playing this.
It's way too
game
long for an
called
intro.
The loudest crickets in existence. Jesus Christ! Listen to that. It's so goddamn loud. Listen, that's like a super loud.
So
No, we're playing this game. It's called Hello Neighbor.
know that this was I was
this is a
running on a
pre-alpha build,
fucking
so I
potato.
expect bugs.
Like,
Not these bugs, but like actual technical bugs. Yeah. So the point of the game is you play a devout religious man who wants to spread the word about our Lord and Savior Genova. Shit is your. Why
look
is
at
this
that bloom. Look, it couldn't
That
even.
is so bright.
It couldn't do like
I don't know if it's bright because
ray
sucks,
like
it can't
God
do
rays
shit.
or illumination or anything like that. So I just had a giant
bright.
orange blob everywhere.
The music's so ominous right now. Why can't I open that up? I can't open it up because Illuminati.
Oh man, this was a fucking.
They see everything. What the fuck is that? Oh no. Is everything locked? Why is the
Good
front door open
God.
and everything's locked? That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, so my computer was
That's why
really
I can't do
bad.
shit in there.
And then there was one point in this video where I couldn't even finish the goddamn game because I pissed off the neighbor. I think it was like
Dude, shut up, board it up, dude.
here.
Can you see me?
Then he starts chasing me.
Shit, wrong way. Alright. Come on! Come inside, baby. Come inside. Come inside. I'll kill you for trespassing.
Oh my gosh, he was so
What
fucking.
are you doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Is he throwing something at me?
Oh, it's so bright.
Is he? He's just throwing objects at my house. What are you? What are you doing? Is that a tomato? You're just...
So he just keeps throwing shit. Like he doesn't stop throwing shit.
Stupid. Stupid man. Wait, did he throw bear trap in front of my house? How did he get that far? Oh shit! Shit! Well, he can't come inside my house, right?
Not gonna. I don't remember what happens now.
Nope. Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Stop throwing bear traps at me. What? That worked?
Yeah.
Stop doing that!
He just kept throwing bear traps at me.
Are you just gonna keep throwing bear traps at me, dude? 'Cause that's not cool.
Okay, so now let's fast forward a bit. Let's. We're not gonna go every single video. That'd be insane. That'd be a fucking sleeper. So after that, after all that stuff, I think at some point I took a break. By the way, Virginia, this game, I had no idea what like a certain drug was, and I thought this game was basically this game has no audio. It's all like a visual storytelling. And I didn't know that, so there's that. You can watch that if you want. Lost Odyssey, a fucking banger. I love Lost Odyssey so much. I did play out to Gear. I was low key a Gears of War channel for a while. Like I played a lot of Gears of War. And I wasn't like even like super good at it. I just kept playing it. And I do like highlight videos and stuff like that, or games where I did really well I put on here, but like Gears of War isn't really like a popular YouTube bait. And then I did the Black Panther, and that just popped off, and I don't know why. I don't know why that video popped off so much. And so then if you notice, I kind of have a shift in A in my thumbnails. And B, the sort of videos I started putting out. Because I would at least try to like finish games on the channel. And I started doing like smaller videos like, hey, here's like a way you can kill a character at level 10. Or early leveling tips. Or, you know, like here's some stuff I was doing in Fallout 4. And then The Last Guardian, which I fucking... That game was not fun for me. Lost Odyssey? Lost Odyssey was goated. That shit was goated as fuck. But I used to play a lot of games on my PS3. And, sorry, PS4. So, like, a lot of the games I played were, like, shit no one talked about. Like, here's stories. Past the Destinies. I don't think anyone who knows that game is. I did play Blue Dragon also. I did also play Blue Dragon. And I think at this point here, I was playing old school PlayStation games because either my console fucked up or I forgot. Something bad happened. So I started doing that. This was in my Game Grumps phase. So I also started playing older games. But you see, still no face cam. But this one, what I would do is I would, if I died, I would just read shit off. I think. Is that how I did for this one?
Ho, ho, ho!
Oh, I guess I also did a Christmas thing. I guess this came out during Christmas time. Was
There's more to this intro, though. Here we go. And now I gotta jump. Oh, I thought I could jump on that.
Okay, yeah, mine was some dog shit. Super woke intro. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That shit was woke as fuck. No, I started, so like, it wasn't as bad, because I hope you guys can tell, like, I was getting slowly but sure, I was getting better at this, figuring out what I wanted to do. And so, God, I was still playing The Last of Us until when? My God. When did I finish this game? Okay, I did it. Okay, and 30 parts? Oh my God. Oh my God, I would never do that again. So yeah, no, I started doing like that shit, and then I think at this point, I was using some for my thumbnails. I was doing like I was doing in the actual video editing program I was using. Darksiders Remastered. I had already beaten Darksiders before, so I was just doing it for fun. Goddamn, Neo. Outlast Part 3. When did I start playing Outlast? I didn't even see that on here. What was the gap between... Okay, whatever. So a lot of games, but then this was the first time I ever streamed, I believe, was the Resident Evil 7. And that one was straight from the Xbox. Oh, here's my first like rant video.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children and non-binaries of all ages.
Wait. I was saying non-binary 7 years ago? Wait, I was woke? I was woke 7 years ago? What? Darksiders trilogy is alright. Yeah, I mean, for Darksiders, I really wish they would have actually like stopped doing the whole each game is like from a different person's perspective and just let me fucking finish the title, like the story. But wait, I was woke, you guys. I was woke.
Have a question for you. Let's say you were going to your favorite fast food restaurant and you were really hungry. You were really hankering. Let's just say it's McDonald's, make it easier. And you were really hankering for a Big Mac. So you get in line, you walk up to the register and you say, I'd like a Big Mac. And they give you a Big Mac. Simple, right? You want
By the way,
that they giving people.
I still think this video was a banger example of why loot boxes fucking suck. Same thing for like this is probably why you guys can talk on like gacha games. It's this video.
You have the means to attain said good. They take your money and they give you what you want. A very simple concept that I feel like is going just the way of the fucking dinosaurs when it comes to video games and their transactions because of two words: loot boxes. Now, for those of you who are unaware of this, a loot box is essentially a drop that you get from playing a game. Typically, the type of MOBA games or a competitive game like Overwatch or Team Fortress 2 or even Gears of War, games like that. And what happens is you play for a certain amount and you either win some kind of points or you get some kind of ranking system, some sort of system that lets you either
why would I show footage of me getting murdered?
Or
what the fuck is
allow you to purchase a drop. And I say purchase a drop because you cannot pick specifically what you want. You basically are paying to get random shit. And so let's talk about Overwatch for a second. In Overwatch, you get a ton of loot boxes. You get a loot box each time you level up, which sounds great. But then they have special event loot boxes like they did over this past summer for the Olympic Games. And let's say you really, really wanted that Japanese Genji skin, because I sure as hell did.
Can you tell how salty I was over the fact that I didn't get this fucking skin?
And so you play, and you play, and you play, and you play, and you finally get that fucking drop you wanted, or so you think, because you finally do get an Olympic theme, but it's for a completely different character that you may or may not use.
I didn't use Mercy.
Why would they not give you the chance to just purchase said skin? Why would you make it so the only way to get that skin is if you just play random chance? You're essentially gambling. I know one instance people are going to be like, oh, well, we're not forcing you to do it because you can always buy it. But I'm like, yes, but you can't actually buy the actual skin.
you could only buy more loot boxes. So you spend like $20 or $50 or $100 or how many want to get 100 or 75 or 50 or 25 loot boxes, and you just keep opening them. And lots of people have channels dedicated to this. We just keep fucking opening them in hopes that you get the one you actually. Oh shit, Horse Gaming? Damn, I know he's in for a minute. Want. Now, I won't rag too much on Overwatch for that because that's a really small gripe in that game because it's a pretty fun game. Who I will rag on is Gears of War 4. This is the past. Gears of War 4 has gone, in a lot of ways, in my opinion, backwards in the series. They didn't really evolve from Gears of War 3. In fact, I would say this is them devolving because not only did they decide they wanted to do the fucking loot crate system, but they said they wanted to nickel and dime you for all you are worth. So yeah, man, you can play a couple of games and get points, you know.
I was already on top of this shit.
You're gonna get shit.
7 years ago.
You're gonna get shit. And even if you do buy it, they have these 3 packs. It's an elite pack, like a booster pack, a starter pack, and then the elite pack is like $49.99. It's like an elite airdrop that gives you like all these fucking loot boxes, but again, no
also this is before you could do like night games. That's why it's so
bright.
You
just pretty much get what they give you. If you wanted a skin for, say, JD, there's a high chance you're not gonna get a skin for him. You can't.
Could you imagine if McDonald's made you spend all this time and money just to get? That's what I'm saying. Like, you go into a restaurant and they're just like, here's a question mark. Here's a fucking question mark. Give me $20, and you can get what you get. And oh, I want a Big Mac. Okay, give me $20, and we'll see if you get one. It's like, what do you mean we'll see if I get one? I still hate this shit.
Even unlock characters. Like in Gears of War 3, if you played enough or if you had a certain amount of scores and death matches, you could unlock characters. Yeah, there were DLC characters that you could have bought when you pre-ordered the game, but even those were released later on as just playable characters. But in Gears of War 4, you cannot buy any characters. You cannot unlock any characters. There's no incentive to even level up or do different modes.
I will say I was pretty filthy in Gears of War.
Loot box drop. So you can play Team Deathmatch all you want. You don't have to play any other modes because all you need to do is get enough credits so you can.
If we're being real, if we did the McDonald's analogy, if I did it more accurately,
to me, that's completely
I'd be like,
because it's one thing.
Yeah, you could get a fucking a Big Mac, but you probably would get like 6 Happy Meal toys and like an apple slice.
This is a brand new IP and this is what you wanted to do, but this is an established game in a series. This is the 4th goddamn game, and now I can't pick my character. Now I can't fucking buy the characters I want. Now I can't unlock characters. I have to do this stupid ass loot crate system.
Yeah, I was mad as fuck. Jesus Christ.
I don't think they're good in general. I think it's dumb. We live in a capitalist society, and as shitty as that can be, it also means that I should be.
I was already talking about shitty capitalism. Let's fucking go. The seeds of who you see today were here.
Able to purchase something with ease. Why is it that if I want to play as a fucking robot in Gears of War 4, instead of just going to the character screen and either unlocking it or just paying for it, which I wouldn't mind to pay for it, I have to fucking get all these drop boxes. I have to just keep paying and more for random boxes. Like, that's fucking stupid. And yeah, in the long run or short term, maybe yes, your company gets more money from these things, but in the long run, this is gonna fuck you over. Especially because the game is just a fucking mess. It's a mess. They have a season pass, which I also hate, that only lets you play maps before other people.
I was already clocking. Yo, y'all should watch. You know what's funny though? You know what's funny about this? Of all the older videos I did, besides like the Black Panther when I really popped off, this one for my channel at that point actually popped off. Like, and then I just never did it again. I didn't do it again till 2023. He made a lot of sense in this video. I play all the games he mentioned for a good while, but I miss those days where you can unlock everything in the game. This is how some game companies may keep the money coming from a project down the road. It's simple. The gambling aspect and random nature of loop means more money than a direct transaction to get exactly what you want. My main example is thus is Payday 2. You can pay for your character's in-game credits. What did I say to this? For Overwatch, you can get certain skins. When Gears of War 4, you can only use credits to buy packs, not characters. Oh, damn, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I know this is like old videos, but I was fucking spitting. I see exactly. I foretold early access, bro. I'm telling you, I was on top of shit.
people doubt me, but like I was peeping game years ago. Years ago. It was 7 years ago. 7 years ago, you go to a random YouTube channel and you hear him ranting about how loot boxes are dumb and it's ruining gaming because it's increasing gambling. And now look where we are. Fucking gotcha games. I called that shit. I synced it. That's why you call me Nostradamus. Hell yeah. God damn, dude. All right. I gotta be able, hold on, wait. I gotta find a way to get rid of that. I can't have text keep popping up every time I do something. Okay, that's whatever. I'll just ignore it. So yeah, I was peeping the game. I peeped the game now. And then I was playing Resident Evil. I will say this is when I think I started getting better at thumbnail, but still my titles were still too like. So what I learned back then was my biggest mistake was I kept trying to emulate the bigger channels that already would have their videos getting pushed down to the algorithm. And so I'd be like, oh, we'll do clever little titles. But like Killing Mrs. Baker is funny if you understand Killing Mr. Tingle. But if you don't, then it's just a weird reference that no one gets. And then it's like worst birthday party ever. And then this video, for some fucking reason, 6,000 views. And then I was like, oh, do I have to be hyper specific? Like save Ethan shipwreck and where to get the machine gun? Like, do I have to actually just be like a guide channel? Because in the finale, it was like, no one was fucking watching that shit. Although I did do an abridged version, and that shit was not pretty good. So there were things that was I ranting again about fucking? Yeah. Was I mad about pre-orders?
Hello, life forms. 'Tis I, TTBN Gaming, and we're doing another video, but not like
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have no fucking idea what this video is about. I'm not even fronting. I'm zooted in this video. I don't know what I do not remember making this.
normal videos. This is me just talking over images that some might be moving. So I guess it is like a normal video. Anyways, so Mass Effect Andromeda is coming out next month, and I really love the Mass Effect series. I play all the games. In fact, I was just streaming it not too long ago, depending on when this comes up. And I have a couple of the series, Mass Effect 1 on the channel. And so I was thinking maybe I should bite the bullet and just pre-order it, you know? Maybe I should get my pre-order on.
Did I
So I wanted
pre-order?
to see what the pre-order bonus is. And let me get my my official voice on. Anyone that pre-orders the game, no matter which edition they choose, will receive Deep Space Explorer armor, a multiplayer booster pack containing 50% XP boosters, and a bonus skin for your ship, the Nomad. For the standard edition, for $59.99, that's if you're in the US, you get just the game. Just the game once you pre-order. For the deluxe edition, $69.99. Those that chose the deluxe edition will also receive the Pathfinder casual outfit, scavenger ammo, armor, the Pathfinder's elite weapon set containing 4 unique weapons, a pet Pyjak, it's a space monkey, that will join you on your journey, and a digital download of the game's official soundtrack, and
There was a space monkey?
the multiplayer deluxe launch pack containing a brace of weapons and equipment for you to use on co-op missions. If you get the super deluxe for $99, holy shit, am I really spending $100? I don't know, I'm not doing that. The even more deluxe than the other super deluxe edition comes with all the above and the multiplayer super deluxe booster packs, providing 1 co-op premium pack every week for 20 weeks. That's an odd amount of time, 20 weeks. Usually it's like once a month or the whole year, but 20 weeks is kind of, it's a weird time. Anyways, so it looks like you get a lot of just XP from multiplayer, a few weapons, and
where am I going
Space
with
Monkey
this?
and some skins, which I guess it's cool. Oh, and you can also get the game soundtrack, which I'm sure there's a lot of people that would like that. But is that really worth spending $70 to $100 on? I mean, I'd get it if they gave you something that added to the overall story of the game, or maybe like an exclusive character to play as. But all in all, it's just really cosmetic things and stuff that don't really impact the main game.
Oh,
Like, a game like Mass Effect isn't really about the multiplayer. Yeah, it's there, and it can be serviceable, but it's mostly about the characters and the stories within the universe. So, am I really expected to just dole out all this money just for something that's just based on aesthetics? I'm not too sure about that. Now, I want to go over briefly the history of pre-orders, because it's really the main focus of the video. I just want to use Mass Effect because I think it's a pretty good starting point. So, back in the old days, game publishers...
Hey, yo, I was kind of... I'm not going to lie. For a person with, like, no editing skills that had to be self-taught, I was kind of fucking cracking. I was kind of...
not developed. They didn't always have all of the units that they needed for a particular store. They didn't always ship all the units to a particular store. So consumers, or gamers.
Wait. Would this technically?
Back like you see on TV.
Technically, would this be about video? Would this be?
You have to go to a midnight release.
Would this be a video essay? I think this is my first actual foray into like a somewhat of a video essay, right? Because I'm talking about a topic, pre-orders. I give you an example, I get into the details and the history of it. Also, yeah, no, like this is, and like I have like pretty much visuals for the entirety of the fucking. Yeah, you know what? You guys should watch this. No one wants to watch this. This was oddly informative. That's the same shit people tell me today. Why did it take me so long to stop doing videos like this? God, I was fucking stupid. This was literally like, yeah, I should have been doing this a long time ago. Only put if I know the game's gonna be hard to find. First of all, that's up. Other than that, I see where you're coming from. Looking forward to seeing what you cover next. I'm so sorry. I failed you 7 years ago. I didn't do more of this content. I apologize if you're watching this. Inoru Wiosagi 4965 from 7 years ago. From 7 years past then. If you're still here, I'm sorry. I should have been doing content like this the entire time. The entire time. Sort of educational. Yo, what if I bring that back? I think I might bring that back for next year. I think I might put my videos like my more informative type under. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do it for you. Inoru. Doing it for you. But you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it, otherwise I'm gonna be sad. No, I was fucking damn, like I was stupid back then. I should have just did that shit. I complain about shit all the time. I like how it goes from 8 years to 2 months ago. Like that's not oldest. That is literally skipping years of oh, okay. YouTube said no more memory lane. You're just gonna fucking yeah, they just say, fuck it, we're back to this shit. Latest, and we'll do oldest. Try it again. I have 1.5K videos. And YouTube says, no more. You're actually not going to show them anymore. We're tired. We can't keep loading this shit up. But, damn, I was really like doing something with that. And I just completely stopped for like 7 years. Now, to be honest, there were parts of my YouTube career that I just straight up like didn't upload videos for like years at a time because I was like burnt out and I didn't like doing this shit anymore because I wasn't getting instant success. Like I think between Undertale, I between part 8 and like the fucking last time I did it, like a couple of, I think a year might have passed. Yeah, I don't even know. But okay, so Night in the Woods. First off, love that game. I didn't finish it on the channel because I don't think I could for reasons I'll get into. But this was the last video I uploaded was Horizon Zero Dawn before I built my computer. And so the first game I ever played when I actually built my PC, my new computer that you guys are seeing me now, although I've upgraded it since, was Desync. Because I was using it as a test of, how does this actually work? Is it good or not? And you might notice a little bit of change in quality here.
Hey everyone, we're playing a game called Desync from Adult Swim Games. I know that it is
So the audio's still bad. I didn't have audio
a
levels.
super trippy looking game though. It's not like.
Well, if you look, there's no hitches. There's no
I mean, kind of. It's kind of like Tronish. Okay, so
no FPS drops in like that.
left click, boom, boom, boom. Overheats. You know.
This is like my first PC game ever, though.
Right-click
Like
special shot.
literally the first time I ever played on a PC.
Shift runs.
So like I wasn't very good at this because I didn't know like the
Okay.
basics of like PC movement.
What's this? It's nothing. Alright. Spacebar jumps. Typical first-person shooter PC game stuff.
I say typical, but I had never played a first-person PC game, so don't know why I said that. Was
Attack sequences, attack rush.
although the microphone's not bad.
Bitch! I'm talking about. Give me a C? Look at my accuracy. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, it was.
Nah, I kept saying weird noises like that. And then that was my first PC game. Desync. It is not a well-known game, I would say. It's no one's favorite game, but it was the first game I ever played on my PC. And then I was okay. I can do this because I didn't tell you guys. When I used to edit these videos, like for example, the Last of Us ones, right? I would pop it into my video editor, which at the time I think it wasn't Adobe because my computer literally could handle it. It was, I don't remember what it's called, but it would take hours to export a video that was like 15 minutes long, even 18 minutes long. So I would finish editing the video and then I would export and I would literally go shower, go to the gym, go see a movie or go to sleep overnight and then wake up early in the morning and then upload it to YouTube. Because I didn't even know how to do like schedule uploads or anything like that. So I would just wake up and upload videos to YouTube. And then after a while, I would figure out that I could schedule it. But I used to have to fucking edit that shit like, ugh. No, it wasn't Sony Vegas. It was trying to think. It was because I like the editor I use now. I use Filmora. You know, it might have been an older version of Filmora. Let me see how old is Wondershare Filmora. Like, how long has that been a thing? Because old. Wondershare Filmora. Company. How I found it. Found 2003. So yeah, I think I used an old version of Filmora. And then I used Adobe for a lot of my videos. Tyler and the Happy Tree Friends Avengers. I'm sorry, I don't know what any of that means. Uh, but yeah. So I was using the editing program, and it would take me forever. And then where's that video at? Dimension Jump. This video is the first and at this point only video I ever did that was low key an ad. I got it for free. I got a key for free because they wanted me to play the game for my channel. And I was like, oh, holy shit. Thank you. And then I just never played it. Oh. Okay. Also, hello. Yeah, I did that shit. And then I played Kona. For some reason, got a lot of views. This is probably my first survival game. And I didn't like it. So I stopped playing it. I did like 2 videos and I stopped playing it. And then we had Narcosis is pretty interesting. Narcosis is a game that is an underwater horror game, not like Soma. God, was I still doing no case cam?
Hey everyone.
Yeah, holy shit. I did face cam for a long time.
Called Narcosis. I saw it on Steam. I have no real clue what the game is about.
Yeah.
Jeez. Let me see if I can.
The game looked pretty good though.
Why are you slowing down?
Hold up. Something's off.
No.
You seeing this?
Oh shit.
But I did finish this game.
Okay, that didn't seem normal.
Of course, didn't see normal,
The
idiot.
shockwaves hit 6 minutes later, striking the south face of the hab first, and
Goddamn. Of course, that wasn't normal, idiot. That was an explosion. The shit exploded. Of course, it's not normal. But yeah, so then I started playing more and more PC games. And I think I stopped finishing games though. I think I kind of just started doing like a sample of stuff. And at that point, I was still very much in the, oh, look, my first Gooner game was Hades. If you don't know, Hades is just like you play as this thick-ass robot. You play as a thick-ass robot. Got 700 views on that. 7 years ago. I'm still into this. Okay, we gotta get past 7 years. Then I played this rip-off Uncharted game. It was pretty funny. I played Hellpoint. Goddamn, I played a lot of these fucking games I never thought I'd play. Oh man, What's Eating Edith Finch? Love that game. Love that game so much. That game came out 7 years ago? So did Nier Automata? Good God. But at this point too, I was still very much like, okay, let me try to be the first to play games to make them pop off. So like, I did the Edgelands. I played Max in the Book of Chaos. I played Eagle Island, which I think came out way after, like officially. Phantom Trigger, the Fidelio incident. Bending Ink Machine. I hated that game. I hated that series so much. I couldn't even pretend to like want to play it even longer. I played Hollow Knight 7 years ago, and there's still no Silk Song? God damn. Okay, and this is when my audio I'm just opening the tabs so I have to like keep going back and forth. This is when I changed my microphone.
Oh shit, this music's kind of rad.
And I started using Audacity for like the audio shit.
Ah, here you go.
But God, this sounds worse now that I think about it.
I want the soul? I do. Alright, so X attacks, what, why? Crossbow?
It sounded like I was talking through like a fucking like underwater microphone.
Okay. Oh, what just happened?
And you can hear the clicking of my
It's weird because like
of my my controller. But when did I start going back to playing? Oh yeah, I played Tacoma. I don't know when I actually started using my face cam again. If I had to guess though, it was probably this is my first drama video. This happened 7 years ago.
From that, and then this happens again, and this time I feel like it's worse because there's even a
Oh, I think the
game
comments in this
developer
video were
from,
fucking
Campo Santo,
terrible.
the guys who made Firewatch, launching a DMCA against him. And my thing is, they have the right to
40 comments. Sorry you're getting so many dislikes from stating choose your points or comments, but I think that people who don't already agree with you disliking you because of the kind of rhetoric you use to explain what you mean, don't let the dislike stop you. Oh man, 7 years ago me was doing the same shit I'm doing now. I'm not gonna make this a big, long, drawn out video. 14 minutes later. 14 minutes is not long. In my defense, 1 minute, 16 minutes of this video isn't me talking, so more like 13:02. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, look at nice dislikes, bro. You really got them hot out here about the facts. Dislikes blowing up like shit. Jesus, Cheese fans wrecked the like bar. The hard R, he didn't even say it properly. How is that reflect that he said it many times? Wow, people actually were agreeing with me. You guys can't see it now, but this dislike bar was like probably in like comparatively in like the mid to 200 to 300s, like compared to 38 likes. People were fucking mad, big mad at me, which again isn't news. It's not a new concept for me. I've been true to this shit. I've been doing this shit for 7 years, 8 years, and I've been consistent. Yeah, I know, right? 13-minute videos. Again, at that point of YouTube, just having a 14-minute video on a topic that was relevant was like the equivalent of me dropping a fucking HM Bomber Guy linked video. I didn't even go that hard against PewDiePie. I was just saying, like, it's crazy that he gets to say the N-word, and he must be saying it a lot for it to be so, like, reflexively used. But we don't got to rehash all that. Again, it's all on my channel if you want to watch it. Just go to my old videos. It's all there. But yeah, at that point, I was still very much adamant not showing my face. So we're going through like years at this point. I think I did like 2 years, no face cam. Love your channel. Glad to see something positive. Good game instead of gifted. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you're just joining though, Carnage, we were going through just some of the older videos I did. And apparently I have been woke the entire time. Gotta make that meme. It's like, is he just now woke? Been woke the entire time. Like I was using non-binary 7 years ago. But yeah, bro, we are. Why is gaming so toxic? How did I miss this? Wait, you guys, let's see how on point I was 7 years ago. Wait, I can wait. I can do that on Opera. I can just. Oh, I can do, bro. How are you telling me how to use Opera?
criticism and see what.
And I just learned how to do this shit.
Like that's been something that's been on my mind.
Okay, hold on, wait. Let me see.
Why is the gaming community so freaking toxic?
Okay,
like that's been something that's been on my mind a lot for a long time, especially in the most recent weeks, given the current developments in the gaming community.
What happened?
Why is it that we are so toxic? How did we become this toxic? Because I know people want to use excuse like, well, you know, it's just a game, it's just the internet, and
Yeah,
I get that, but
I didn't show my face. I did show my face in the past, and then I didn't show my face on my channel for like 2 years because I thought it was, you know, seeing someone visibly black would like detract from people listening to what I'm saying or like watching the video.
at the same time, it's like
Now I put my face in my fucking
it is
thumbnails.
just a game. At the end of the day, it's not that serious, and yet you hear of some of the most offensive and vitriolic comments you'll ever hear in life just playing games online. And it doesn't really make any sense because I used to play sports. I'm sure a lot of people who play games also play sports. And even in the sporting community or whatever, there's just certain things and uh, phrases you don't do or say. And I feel like there's no boundaries when it comes to gaming. And is
No
it
boundaries.
because we're more anonymous, or is it just because we've become so entrenched in just being toxic piles of crap that we don't realize there's limits to things people should say and do?
Hey, I
Like
was
if you go
spitting.
online, you play like, let's say, like Call of Duty or even like Overwatch, because Overwatch is pretty toxic too. You're gonna hear so many
Facts.
racial slurs. If they find out you're a woman, that's gonna be 10 times worse. And if they find out you're an actual minority, that's gonna be 10 times worse. And the defense people mostly say is that you need to grow thicker skin or stop being so sensitive. My thing is, why is it that if I want to play games online and talk to other people, I have to be willing to endure countless amount of abuse when other people don't necessarily have to? And what I mean by that is because obviously most recently we've had instances where people using the N word, and it's like I'm a black person, you're a non-black person, we buy a game, we both get online, you get to play the game, I get to play the game, but we have very different experiences because if someone says, "Oh, you're such a effing N word," that doesn't affect you, but it affects me. And now it's like
Ooh.
I have to be the one to have a thicker skin because I have to deal with this shit in real life and
Yes.
while I'm playing a game to have fun.
Yes.
And if I don't want to do it when I'm playing a game, suddenly I'm this big, huge social justice warrior, or I'm too sensitive, rather than the person saying it's just being an asshole. And we have people who would defend that person being an asshole, and I don't
Still.
understand that. Like, why is it that in this community it's so okay to be such a terrible, shitty person?
Yo, 7 fucking years ago. Gaming used to be our escape away from the real world, but now I find it sad how the real world has become our escape from video games. Like, this is the shit I was talking about 7 fucking years ago, and I'm still talking about it in 2024. Years ago, you guys. 7 years ago. Holy shit. Holy shit. And we're worse now, I would say. Wait a minute, I played Faith? I did do Cuphead. Yo, I was so proud of me in Cuphead when I got to the end and I perfected the final boss. Oof. Heartbound. This is the game from Pirate Software. Yeah, no, like that's what I'm saying. Like we have gotten to a point now where shit that I've said 7 years ago, and obviously not just me. I'm not open to talk about, but shit I said 7 years ago are relevant to this day. Like to this day. You can add on different groups. You can add on LGBTQ. You can add on like trans people. You add on any kind of queer people, people who are non-binary. You can add on so much now to it, but it's the same rhetoric. It's the same shit. Like we have to be able to be hit with the slings and arrows of injustice and bigotry everywhere we go, including online, but only us. If it happens to those who typically perpetrate that, then it's an actual problem, right? Two was positive. Yes. Oh my god, dude. 2015 YouTube. I would say like 2013, 2015 YouTube, where you could just fucking get on the computer and you would just you wouldn't see large corporations trying to act like they're fucking YouTubers, but B, and most importantly, you could just watch people and they're just playing games or talking about games or critiquing it in a way where no one's like, oh, you're just being a social justice woke warrior. It's like, no, now you can't say shit. Also, this game tape, I went back on I went back on Facecam for this, I think I did Facecam on tape.
Hey everybody.
Yes, I did, because I remember the shirt I was wearing. So this game, the developer, it was in my comment section and was like, you actually suck at this? And they were like, here's how you do this. But yeah, so from, I think I went back a year-ish, almost a full year with doing no face cam. Look at that shirt though. It's such a nice shirt. It's such a good shirt. It's such a good shirt. But yeah, I decided to, okay, you know, I'll throw the face cam in there. It's a color you like you wanted it. Yeah, no, I liked tape.
The tape alpha. It's a I think it's supposed to be like a horror game. I'm not sure. I saw it on, I believe, Game Jolt, but let's play it out and see what it's about. Okay, so it looks like I'm in a elevator.
I think the audio got better.
Oh, the hospital.
What am I doing here?
I don't know. Where's my body?
Yeah, I think I got better at this. A little more comfortable on the camera too.
Bye bye. Take you.
That is a really cool
Open up
mechanic.
the door.
Why didn't this
see?
game catch on? Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait, you guys. I'm gonna see if this is on Steam. If it's on Steam, I'm putting my wish card, my shopping cart. Tape to tape, broken tape, the last tape, duct tape, backroom tape, unveil the memories. Oh, it came out last year? No way. This came out 2 years ago. Watch, oh my god. This game came out 2 years ago? And I played this game 7 years ago? Have I played Superliminal? Oh yeah. I played Superliminal. It's probably on this channel. YouTube finally maturing. Okay, so I should have did more of this shit. Like, looking back at this, I should have did way more videos just talking about, like, the current going onings. Oh, Iconoclast, though? Amazing game. Amazing game. I played that whole series on this channel. There's even one video where someone commented, I remember specifically, was like, came to watch this video to get a clue, and the one part you skipped. And I'm like, listen, buddy, I'm not here to help you out. Then there was like the count, so I didn't like that very much. So here's when I was like, okay, what if I made my thumbnails all uniformed, right? Because I thought that would help me out. I thought that'd make it like people, oh, these are his thumbnails. So like they'll come watch it because it's my thumbnails. And then I was like, these actually look very bad and low effort. Playing Fortnite for the first time in my gaming channel now. When I came out 6 years ago, I feel my bones creaking each time. Okay, so notice how this is Undertale here, part 13. I put over a year of a gap between the last parts of the Undertale section. So like part 10 came out a year ago prior to this, and I finished it off because I was like, whatever, who cares? And I did God of War, and I would stream some of that too. Then I went back to my old, just like, let me just play a bunch of games that other YouTubers are playing. Because that won't, you know, hurt me at all. Although I do think the Detroit Become Human thumbnails look pretty good. I do think these look pretty good. Ori in a Blind Forest. Shadow of the Colossus remake. Shattered Dreams. Man. God damn, I put a lot of Overwatch. Like way too much Overwatch, I would say. Witcher 3. Spider-Man. Yeah. Spider-Man's might change that, but it's okay. This is clearly not gonna fucking work anymore. So no more having the same thumbnails. What the hell was September 1999? Okay, but this is a good thumbnail, right? The Cookie Monster one. That's a good thumbnail. I not even had 1,000 views in this video. I don't think I got any comments on this. Wait, why didn't it play? Why did it go backwards? What the fuck? And then these videos, I would do like 3 spooky games or whatever. I think I did that before Markiplier did it. Not saying, you know, he copied me or anything. But I would do those videos because I was like, I don't have an idea for one video to do. So I'll do a bunch of them. Three unfinished videos. Yeah, that's when I got lazy. And only one stream for The Witcher 3. Yeah, dude, I didn't play out The Witcher 3 on my channel. I did do Darksiders though. What do we call it? You can just call me TTBN. That's fine. That's fine. I am the tall black nerd, so TTBN is totally fine. I do have a nickname, but that's for like, you know, people in my real life. You guys come to TTBN. Once we get closer as a community, maybe I'll give you my nickname. Maybe we'll do that when we hit 3,000 subscribers. Little incentive. We hit 3K, I'll tell you my initials. Oh man, I really did play a lot of Darksiders on this. Greece. If you guys never played Greece, great game. I think the people who made Greece also did Neva, which I've also been playing, which I could continue today too. Also, I can't play whatever I want. I realize this is my channel. I can do what I want. I also played Super Seducer, but hear me out. I was playing games at that point, specifically that were rated terribly on Metacritic. That's why I played these games. So like Shaq Fu. I'm gonna give you so I'll give you a hint for my name at 3K, and then 5K I'll give you the first initial, and then at 10K I'll give you the second initial. But I'll never tell you what it means until we get 1 million followers. So I was doing worst games of, I guess, 6 years ago, and so 2018, and Shaq Fu was one of them, and it fucking worked. It was bad. Like, look at this shit. This is a great, fantastic game. Shaq moves so quickly. He's just. Is this the same guy from before? Like, let's put a little set. 2018. That's preposterous. I mean, nothing offensive here.
I don't hit women.
Well, I ain't no woman, so let's
See what you got, Sasquatch.
Just
I'll show you a Bigfoot.
really progressive.
Focus your inner energy and turn it into an attack.
The whistles go woo.
Wait, I did that though.
See the fury.
So now I'm beating up blue balls. Split up energy for sick attack moves. This is a great, fantastic game. Shaq moves so quickly. He's just.
This game was fucking garbage. And I was suffering, and I thought to do that so like people would watch my stuff, but no one watched it. So I suffered for no reason. Didn't even get a comment on it. But the worst of the worst was this fucking The Quiet Man. The Quiet Man it was so bad that I titled the video, "This is a real game." But just to give you just again a sample of it, this is part 2, and this is what the game's like. It has some of the fucking spongiest enemies.
Oh, that's that.
And I look so
A
bored
random cutscene.
because all this is this and then cutscenes.
What, 2 steps if I go somewhere? Nope, he's still conscious. If the scene hasn't transitioned, that means the enemy is still alive.
Like,
But I just. So it's just this.
I think you can see me dying. I think
I
you
don't
can
understand
see.
anything about this game in terms of the fighting mechanics. I've been playing this game for how many hours now?
Like, I'm dying slowly in this game. I'm dying in this video. And then it's just, it literally
Powerful kick.
is you do this, and then you just appear
my
different
health
places.
regenerate?
So like,
Yeah. Like the combat is so boring. It's so boring.
so you beat it, and then it's just like a hard cut, and you're just in a new place.
Yeah, go through the door. Wow, because that wasn't 2 inches to the left, it doesn't go through? These long black scenes, they used to not be here.
And it's like, what happened? Oh,
The
just
game
in the
gets
scene.
progressively worse the longer you play.
So yeah, I started losing my goddamn mind playing that game. For 25 views, you guys, I was doing anything. I was desperate. I would do anything. That's why I also played Super Seducer, which is the game that I think a lot of these gooners would love, honestly. I played Celeste. I was streaming Celeste on Twitch. This was the rebroadcast. The Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, man, I was 8-bot. Yeah, I was still very much a gaming channel, like hardcore gaming, until I think pretty much this year. Katana Zero, Baba's You. Alan Wake, Control, Untitled Goose Game, Outer Worlds. Man, I was playing a bunch of different types of games though. I was out there. Resident Evil. And then after a while, I just said, fuck it, I don't care anymore. And so I would just take breaks. I think it's what, 4 years ago. And 5 years ago, I just started saying, fuck it. I was like, fuck it, who cares? Just put something on the channel. Just. Yo. Do you guys remember this?
Like it.
Okay, let's see what I was saying. Let's see how woke and progressive I was back then. Let me just move my thing over here because I kept changing my camera angles. Let's see how woke and progressive I was 4 years ago. See if I got better.
Okay, so this is a Gamer Girl official teaser trailer.
What is Gamer Girl about?
Game never came out.
Peggy 18.
I don't know if you remember Gamer Girl. That shit was so funny. But let me see if I actually what I said first.
Hey everybody! Okay, cool. Water time, break time. All that junk has been taken out my stream. Oh, come on. No. Moderator, what do I do? Like, do I answer it?
We should go for a drink after.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah?
I know.
Oh wait, holy shit! You sent me a super chat? Oh hell yeah! Thank you. Oh my god, I don't know what to do with this. I don't. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying this. To send the super chat. Holy shit.
What do you guys think? You got that, guys? No.
But this is.
Abby, you're streaming again?
What's it to you?
Abby, you're streaming again? Oh my god. This voice is mad
Just
at.
gonna make sure he's okay.
I don't understand what this. Oh, okay. I know I'm gonna make some commentary.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I'm making the same expression.
So that's a real thing. That's a real. Ooh, okay. Honestly, I don't think the idea is bad per se. I just think that the timing of it, and I mean, let's be real, calling it Gamer Girl is fucking cringe. That's a big oof. But also, it doesn't seem accurate to anything, and it almost kind of seems like it sort of might diminish what real female streamers go through. Like, I know like a couple of weeks ago was a huge shitstorm where like a bunch of streamers were outed as being sexual predators, and a lot of harassment was going on, probably still is going on, still rampant in the streaming community. So it is kind of weird to try to be like, hey, coming out September, Gamer Girl. Then you're playing as a moderator, like maybe because I'm bad at streaming, I don't know like
I am bad at
how
streaming.
in depth moderation is, but I wouldn't have my mod like telling me how to do shit or like sending them pictures of myself. Like I mean, then I'm a dude. I don't know. Maybe moderation works differently for other people. But this looks. I know it's very easy to be like, oh, this is cringe, bad, 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 bad. But I just think the idea doesn't seem too terrible. But the presentation kind of looks. Again, it's just a trailer, but the presentation just looks kind of like tone deaf, if I can be as polite as possible.
Damn.
But holy shit, dude, that's why is it called Gamer Girl? Like what? Like why is it called Gamer Girl? You could just call it like I don't know IRL or like going live or like. And I guess like that guy's supposed to be like possessive boyfriend or ex or stalker or whatever. But he's like, oh my god, Abby, you're streaming again? Like it's not like she's at a bar on a bender, so I don't know what that's about. But
Okay, you know what? I passed. I've been woke, you guys. Sorry to tell you this. I've been woke this whole time. I always have good takes. I always have good takes. Have I been wrong yet? You guys saw my video from 7 years ago, from 4 years ago. Have I been wrong? I say no. I've not been wrong. I have not been wrong. I don't miss. I don't know why that game didn't come out. I want to say there was controversy about that, but Gamer Girl. FMV game? Yeah, here we go. Lost Media. Wait, what happened to the Gamer Girl? Gamer Girl poorly received was not online despite last mention the game. The studio being about the game made, where's awareness? The official game page is currently 404. No playable version seems to exist, and unknown access still being held by developers. Honestly, I mean this. I would play this game. I think enough time has passed from that particular event, and we can at least look at this as like a learning lesson, right? Like, I would play it. Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, Friday Night Funkin'. 3 years ago, and that shit's still not out. That's bananas. And then The Medium. The Medium is the game that made me really nervous that Bloober did Silent Hill 2 remake. But I did it. They did it. It was good. And then we have this one. I had hair. This video? It's not long. It's 13 seconds. But I was in a Friday Night Funkin' like fugue state. I was playing that game every Friday, literally for like 3-4 months straight. Like I literally was just always playing that game. And I was doing this on Twitch, and I was at least like, this is probably like at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So you can look at my face, and I'm just like, not even like fully present. What if I can still play this game without triggering arthritis? I was dying at that time. But yeah, I started playing more games on Twitch. I started streaming stuff on Twitch and then just putting it on YouTube. Because like this is Twitch, this is Twitch, this is Twitch. I think the last video might have been on actual YouTube. Oh yeah. And then I started playing Ninja Gaiden. And then I tried to do different kind of thumbnails. 12 minutes. Honestly, some of these videos you guys should watch. Okay? And it's not because I'm desperate. Maybe a little bit. Some of these are good though. Who are my favorite to watch on YouTube? No, it's not taboo at all. I can actually show you. Let's just click on YouTube again. Not lost. My subscriptions. So like I like watching Captain Disillusion. I've been really, so I have like ADHD. So I get into these like really, really intense like holes and deep dives where I just obsess over someone, but like consistently lately. I like Gab Smolders. I love video essays now. So like I've been watching lots of like Rasputin videos. I've watched lots of Jacob Geller. I love Jacob Geller videos. I was listening to this lady called Lady of Lore. Just talking about games I played or I want to play. Mortissimo Gaming. Some of these people I haven't watched in a long time. Oh, Wisecrack. But like if I were to maybe use that question, talk about like YouTubers that have like inspired me recently or overall, it'd be like H Bomber Guy, Jacob Geller, Susie Sphere Hunter. Rasputin, like those kinds of like those are one of my favorites. Those are my favorite ones. I really love the guys who just get deep into video games and like understanding how it's made or how like this sound was done or how its impact on people. Like I really love those kinds of guys. And like Corey Kenshin. Corey Kenshin, checks up the guy. Just name a few. This Corey right there. I have a lot of favorites, but I rotate through them. It's like current me now. If you would ask me it's like a month ago, it'd be a different answer. But yeah, I have a lot of favorite YouTubers. But I really did also, like I like GameRanks too. I really did reduce the amount of YouTubers I watched and consumed. Because when I used to watch like a lot of YouTube, I would end up being disappointed because you'd find something out. Like I was watching back in the day, I watched like Game Grumps. And then I would watch like PewDiePie for a little bit at least. And then I'd watch like a lot of like gaming YouTubers. And then you'd be like, uh-oh, guess which one says slurs? Or, whoopsies, guess which ones might be a white nationalist? Surprisingly, both those belong to Game Grumps. Hi, JonTron. But then I started finding out more, and I was like, I don't know if I want to like support people who are just like terrible. And so then I did like a purge, and then only like a few remained, and then I was like, okay, I think I'm good. But yeah, like I think I have a pretty good selection. I have kind of a smorgasbord of people I watch on YouTube. But if I'm going to sleep, oh, give me one of those 6-hour long, give me one of those white light videos, which I am also subscribed to. OSP, Over Sarcastic Productions, great channel. Zuli the Witch, Kurt's got if I want to feel a little educated. What else I watch a lot of? Some of these people I have here I haven't watched in a long time. Like I haven't watched Dear Gamer in a minute. Skill Up. I like some Skill Up videos. Yeah, here's Fear Hunter. Birdman. Birdman's pretty good. Birdman's more of a recent video I watch. He's more of a recent YouTuber I try to watch it. Oh, but Alex, we'll call him Music. I've been subscribed to this guy for years. He is the person, and I've said this before, he is the YouTube channel that I fell in love with the hardest because he was able to give me language to describe why I love video game music so goddamn much. And his passion for video game music is so infectious. Like, the way he breaks shit down, I wish I could do that. Like, I wish I could break shit down the way he does. It's phenomenal. You guys should subscribe to him if you want to learn more about music. He's really good. He even worked on the I believe he worked with Maximilian dude for his mod for Marvel vs. Capcom. But yeah, I love that guy so much. Man, I was really struggling with fucking finding thumbnails to use consistently. Jesus Christ. This is okay. Again, a little behind the scenes. This is when I started using like those like suggestions when YouTube's like, hey, make sure your thumbnails are identifiable as you and whatever. So I started like branding. So I would use like my brand color, which I decided was black and blue. Also, Road 96, really fun game. I really liked it. I'm a sucker for these types of games. If you never played Road 96, it is basically like a adventure game where you are trying to escape this fictional dictatorship, and you play as like one of like I don't know how many characters really, but you make choices. I didn't know that, so like the whole episode 1 I've completed it, but like, I can't actually show it. So I'm just going to start episode 2 if you guys want to. But basically, here in this game, you are a teen and you're trying to escape from a, I guess, country because they hate teens and they're like, ooh, freedom, we don't like. So, yeah, you guys can watch that. You can watch my video. I don't have to go about them. But yeah, that's pretty much pretty much me. How I got here. I think I didn't start covering the like more gaming tangential content until like this year. Or like 2 years ago, I guess, because I did Asmongold. God, probably my only video in which I was not negative towards Asmongold, being completely honest. Everything else seems more of like a let's have a normal year in 2023. That did not happen ostensibly. We did not have a normal year in 2023. Development hell. Why did I not do more of these kinds of videos?
This is TTBN Gaming, and you're watching Development Hell, the show where we talk about games that just can't get released on time. With today's game,
you know what? I might bring some of this shit back.
2013.
Now that I feel like I'm better.
Obama had just been inaugurated for his second term. Edward Snowden was leaking secrets, and Lance Armstrong, admitted to doping. Damn, 2013 was kind of wild. Well, anyways, as far as the game landscape go, we have the original release of The Last of Us, Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh yeah, the Tomb Raider reboot, the original Stanley Parable, the Wolf Among
I probably wouldn't do the voice thing though. That probably was not a good idea.
Us, Disney's Infinity, and a lot of other games were coming out.
It's kind of hard to understand.
But there was one little game that caught everyone's eye in 2013 at Gamescom. A little game called Routine. When they first showed the trailer of Routine, I and a lot of other people immediately got an Alien Isolation / Amnesia vibe from it with its...
Do you guys remember this game though? Like, did you remember this setting? Did you remember this trailer? Because when this shit came out, this had people talking.
And environments. It was made by a small company called Lunar Software, and it looked amazing. Then it just kind of went radio silent.
Me and Jim Sterling. You know what? I'll admit it. I'm brave. I'm the bravest YouTuber you know. It's fine. I will do this. I have been always doing this, apparently. Like, talking this shit about, like, all the bad stuff happening. I've been doing it for years. So, yeah. And you know what? Stephanie Sterling, Jim Stephanie Sterling. I watched their stuff too.
For nearly a decade. To put that in perspective, between this trailer and, now, The Last of Us released Part 2 and even remade Part 1. Telltale Games, the people who were behind Wolf Among Us, went out of business. The Stanley Parable received a deluxe version, and Infinity is dead. But surprisingly, we are still playing GTA 5, so that's kind of strange. So why the radio silence? Well, according to the developers, they weren't satisfied with the direction the game was heading in. Quote, as we were approaching what we believed to be the end of development, we were finding more and more things that we weren't happy with, that negatively impacted the experience. We have worked on this project for 5 years.
Shut up. So I'm gonna write this down to remember. I'm gonna bring back sort of educational and then bring back development hell. Because holy shit, this game came out. Look at this trailer came out 11 years ago. I'll look into this too. I won't do it on stream because I want to give it away, but I'll look into it. We have plans for next year, you guys. I'm actually going to schedule out like what I want to get done next year and do videos based off that. Also, the day before, I was on top of that shit. And people were calling me a hater. This is mostly from TikTok. People were calling me a hater about the day before. And I was like, this shit is a fake game. It's a scam. And I was right. And we're supposed to release last year. And they got pushed to March of this year, which isn't too bad, games get delayed all the time. But it's just like current me. But as I was going through trailers and made my own videos, I started to notice a trend of decreasing quality and seeing less and less of the game the more information. It is crazy like how games just go away. But I guess that goes to show how difficult it is to make a video game. It's always nice to talk about games that are like, oh, this is, our next big hit, our next big game, and it's been 20 years and you haven't heard of it. You know what though? Let's just see. Games in development hell. Let's just see. Oh yeah. Beyond Good and Evil. Perfect Dark. Well, Perfect Dark's not in development hell anymore. Perfect Dark is coming out. I like how Beyond Good and Evil is just like been the face of a lot of shit for development now. Oh yeah, Duke Nukem. Again, I'm not gonna watch these videos because I don't want to give everything away for what I might try to do a video on later on. But yeah, like that's. I used to watch Whataculture, but then I stopped watching like the listicle channels. But yeah, the day before was a fucking scam game, and I was on top of it. This is when I guess when I really started doing like more like not like investigative, right? Like that, right? Because I'm not an investigator. But this was I was doing more of like the let's actually talk about games. And look, for all the people who were calling me like, oh, look at you, you're a shill. You defend all these journalist companies or whatever. Here's me a year ago going it on IGN. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Let's say there is a
Why am I so
game
white
out there, and
oh my god, I look so.
It costs $70, right? And the performance is not that great. It's pretty glitchy. In fact, there are times where you will fall through the map, and the story is kind of lackluster and predictable. And $70 on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you'd rate that game? I'll give you some time. Okay, time's up. Did you rate it a 9 out of 10? Because that's what one reviewer did for IGN. They talked about the.
Wait, let's see. Do I do the annoying thing where I'm just like, IGN's a monolith, or do I do the smart nuance thing and talk about specific reviewers?
Hogwarts Legacy game, and they said how the game is full of these glitches, and literally, like I will show you guys in a minute. It says it's literally full of these glitches, and literally you will fall through the map. This happened once or twice for them, falling through the map. Enemy variety, kind of poor, not that great, right? So all these things gives it a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. And just so you guys don't think I'm exaggerating, here's the part of the review. Okay, well, first and foremost, so it says, right in line with the most part of Tales before, Legacy's plot has more holes than a fishnet stocking, and it sort of just expects you to accept it. It's already telling you the story's
I think I was talking very low because it was late at night.
Like your character is a 5th year, just transfers to Hogwarts.
I can't explain
for
why
no
I
reason.
sound so low. Besides
And then it goes on to say that for some also unexplained reason, you have super duper magical abilities.
Yeah.
Where like what's falling through maps or having like major glitches and stuff. I mean, even here's the Elden Ring review here. Granted, this is not the same reviewer, but I'm just saying like there has to be some sort of consistency within the IGN ecosystem, right? So here is the Elden Ring review.
Okay.
And not all of it, just talking about from the performance standpoint.
I think I was being more nuanced.
I'm just reminded of that video game Donkey video where he was talking about reviewers. I feel like he was spitting because get no shade to this reviewer, but it's I can't get over the fact that you're basically saying this game's performance sucks, and it hit every issue imaginable that your team could run into, and you can fall through the map. And this is a $7 game, but because it's Harry Potter, it gets a 9 out of 10. If it was like a 7 out of 10, 8.5, or that makes sense, right? You knock it down from performance issues. Like that's what we normally do. But to be like it's almost as good as Elden Ring, that's wild to me. Like I feel like at this point these numbers are arbitrary. And again, maybe I'm biased, and I can accept that. Maybe I'm biased on this one, but I feel like
okay. At least I'm willing to admit that I might be biased on that one. I said I have good takes. I'm gonna stand by that I have good takes. That one could have been a little better. That one could have been a little bit better. Aiden Ross streams to kick, goes as expected. NFT games are weird. Oh my god, do you guys remember the Bored Ape Yacht Club shit? Do you remember when they were like all trying to make video games and shit? Oh my god. They take on one of those.
Scores are so high. So what is your take on why scores are so high? So I don't think I think that in general, when we talk about scoring for games, like from like IGN, Kotaku, Polygon, like every review site, I do now take in consideration two things. A, each website has their own their own metric of what they use to justify a score, which is fine. And that these scores ultimately mean nothing because they're trying to like quantify something that is an experience, right? Because it's something that's also a subjective experience. So when I see the review scores are really, really, really high, instead of taking as saying that like, oh, this company loves this game, I just take it more as like, hey, the reviewer really liked this game, but that doesn't necessarily mean this is a good or great or fun game, right? So like if IGN's giving out a bunch of like 8s and 9s and 10s, really like 8s and 9s, right? I don't take that as like, oh, IGN is just easy to give out 8 and 9s. I think, that reviewer really enjoyed it. Or we also are overall getting better games. I think that's what gets really lost in the sauce of things. Like, I think the quality of games has risen dramatically on average across the board. I know a lot of people will look at that and go, but what about this game? It flopped. What about this game? It has bugs. What about this game? It's so cheap. Like, yeah, but those are things that you might personally be annoyed by, but doesn't necessarily detract from the game, right? Like, I don't like gacha games. So if I were to ever review a gacha game, I think my bias would not allow me to rate them above like a 7. But that doesn't mean the game itself is bad, right? It just means that like, I think it's okay, it's average, whatever. But I also know that there are games out there that I don't play that are really, really good. There are games out there that I play that are really, really bad. But the numerical value doesn't really matter as much. So I don't really give a shit if there's like IGN gives this game a 9 and someone else gave it an 8 or a 7, Because it's like, what is the actual context of the review? And funnily enough, I have a video on this topic. One of my when I posted the question of which video you guys liked, one of them said my IGN too much water video. And now we're basically in my more current day content. Except for Rootman, I don't know why I posted that. So yeah, I read the review, but I think that's been this year. So yeah, basically within the last 11 months is when I became like a yap tuber instead of a gaming YouTuber. Yap tuber. But yeah, it was woke games. This guy is weird. The anti-woke game, stopping more stale, but goddamn, the stale based shit really, really got me into the crosshairs of those people. But it was, where is the IGN video? I thought maybe the thumbnail recognized once I'd find it immediately. But I think I passed it. No, here it is, right here. This one didn't get a lot of views, but this one kind of answered your question, what I feel about those numbers and stuff. Oh, I know I did that. Because once again, I do think the scores are also a problem in the same sense of the TLDR. What is an 8 out of 10? Like in school, numerically, sure, it's 80%. That's good. But in terms of a game, that's hard to contextualize because it's just a numerical value. But I could say it's a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 is the same percentage as 8 out of 10. But 4 out of 5 was closer to 5. So is the 4 out of 5 game better than the 8 out of 10 game? Because it's only 1 point off being perfect. But then you have to ask, what is perfect? What is good? What's great? What's bad? What's okay? What's just whatever? All of those things are subjective. There's no objective scoring. That's why reviews have multiple reviewers across the board, right? A lot of the problems I see people try to attribute like a review score, not to the reviewer, but to the publisher that made the review. So like IGN giving this game a 10 out of 10, with an IGN Australia giving it a 7 out of 10. It's like, whoa, IGN's inconsistent. It's like, no, the reviewer has a different perspective on this than the other reviewer does. But I also feel like numerical values get in the way. We should be able to just read the review and then by reading it, understand, okay, this is what we're going in for. Yeah, I have it. So effectively that, right? Like that's my opinion on that. It's like we are being ruined by TLDRs. We're being ruined by a bunch of this shit. We're also being ruined, I think, in general, by like a lot of stuff. But yeah, so that's a little memory lane trip. I was gonna make it small. I think I did it for 2 hours. So sorry about that, everyone. And now we have like my more current day content, right? Which is like, this is what I talk about, this is what I do. Which oddly enough, going back through this kind of helped me think about this, right? I should have always been doing this because I've always had these opinions. Like even going back and seeing the one that I did 7 years ago, calling out the toxicity in gaming, or talking about how much loot boxes suck and how they're ruining things and how companies just out nickel and dime you. Like I've been talking about that stuff, I guess, offline really for years. So I don't know why it took me so long to talk about it consistently. Clearly people want me talking about these things consistently. And, you know, being able to be one of the voices who are consistently talking about how people are trying to grift. Like, look, I'm talking about gatekeeping is being dumb. I'm talking about the Real Game Awards, which is, oh, it's so funny. Dr. Disrespect. And none of this is forced. I think that's the biggest thing, too. I used to force so much. Like, I would always force shit. I'd be like, oh, I gotta be witty and funny. I mean, I already am, but like, I gotta do all this shit like the other YouTubers. Because even as early as 7 months ago, this video right here, if you look within this span, right, let's say these last 2, 4, 6, 8 videos, this one right here doesn't make any sense. This buckshot roulette. Because here's me talking about news related. Here's me talking about Style Blade, which is news related. The Asmongold being ideologically inconsistent. More about Shift Up. This Xbox people closing stuff. And then here's just me playing a game. I was in Mexico that time. 7 months ago, I was in Mexico. And I thought I had to keep content going so no one, like, you know, for the algorithm. So I'm just put a video up that's 36 minutes and 36 seconds long. Non-intentional. And I just put it up there. I don't think I even like did anything special. I just threw it up. Yeah. I move. I just threw that bitch up. And I was like, that would just hold them over. I used to do that a lot. I'd be like, here's some content to just hold people over. But I hate doing that shit. I hate that so much. Like, it won't say now because it says like months ago, right? 1 month ago. But like the days in between my old uploads when I used to first start doing YouTube, I would upload every single day. Every single day I'd upload. And I hated it. I hated it so much. I put so much stress on myself for no reason. And now I can go like 3 days a week, you know, without uploading shit. And I'm like, that's fine. Because no one's watching my stuff as it's coming out. You know what I mean? No one's waiting and, oh, new video out, click on it, right? So I can like give shit time. Like this Ubisoft video, for example. 484 views, which in the grand scheme of things, not a lot. But for me, pretty good. And this is a topic that you can come back to whenever. This is still going to be relevant like next year. Me talking about how people are using Steam DB to ruin conversations. That's still going to be relevant. Like when I first started, I was always chasing a trend. Like, oh, you have to time it for the algorithm so you know it can really push it. But now I'm like, I don't care. So like, I don't care if it's algorithmically friendly. It's just shit I want to talk about, and I think has some staying power. And I've been sort of right about that. I know I asked you guys what your favorite videos from me was, but I never told you guys what my favorites were, at least this year. So, in no particular order, right? The thematic analysis of mouthwashing, I think it was one of my favorites this year. It was something that I didn't know I could do, so I wanted to do it. I know it was something that I could like analyze in a way that people would understand and would enjoy. So the fact that it got pretty decent views, I was like, oh, okay, I could do that. I had a good time making it. It wasn't too terribly long. So I was like, I don't have to make videos that are 9 hours long to analyze stuff. I also really liked this video here. The right dominates gaming. I think that was a really fun one for me to do because I actually got to do research and put my words into more coherent sentences, and people liked it. You have to hearing so many YouTubers saying they've gone through by now trying to chase the trend that. Yeah, I mean, the thing though too is the people who go through the burnouts aren't the ones who are still chasing the trends, right? It's the newer people. Everyone's getting that will chase the trend. Everyone's chasing a trend. That's why these grift tubers are popping now, because YouTube is now in the trend of pushing out negative engagement or negative content to get engagement, because the algorithm is all about engagement. And they supposedly are going to clamp down on that next year, but who knows? But that's kind of why I don't want to make content for the algorithm, because when it changes, it's like, okay, now what, you have to pivot your entire channel to more positive stuff, more analytical stuff. It's like, you could always just be doing that. I am a firm believer in eventually people will find your stuff, but will they like what they find? Like, every time we talk about the grifters, for example, I always mention the fact that their stuff isn't evergreen, so they are constantly in the zeitgeist. You can't go back like a week ago and watch a video and get a new understanding of something or learn something, because what they're focusing on was hyper specific to like that hour of the day, right? So like, you go to their channel and it's something about Sweet Baby Inc. And it's like, okay, cool. Was Sweet Baby Inc. like active in that time period? It's like, no. But they needed something to push out because they are just throwing slop into the algorithm just so they can just push out all their videos. And then it's like, okay, but like, what does Sweet Baby Inc. have to do with Unknown 9 or have to do with this game or this or that? It's like, it's nothing. But 6 months ago, Sweet Baby Inc. was in the zeitgeist because it was reported on, right? And everyone's talking about it. And so they think they can keep talking about their video if they just keep throwing Sweet Baby Inc. in there. But you can't go back in time and like watch it. Like, I've been watching videos from YouTubers they put out 3 years ago because I'm catching up with their content. But you can't do that with these guys because it's a time capsule. It's so impenetrable, and the shelf life is like a day. That's why they put out a video literally every single day. And unless you're doing like a let's play of something, putting out a video every single day is difficult. It shouldn't be that easy to do that. And it's not like they're like recutting it from like a live stream or from a different channel. They're just literally going on Twitter being like, who's making people mad today? Or what can I make people get mad about? And then they're going. And I refuse to do that. I refuse to chase the algorithm. I refuse doing that shit. I want to talk about stuff that I think are interesting and then go from there. I think people have responded better to that, honestly. Because like, even if these videos don't set the world on fire, right? In Super Mario Odyssey, there's still people commenting, there's still interactions, there's still people like putting their 2 cents in. And I'm like, That's what I want ultimately. Like, I guess this is a form of engagement, but like, if this is what it is, that's what I like. I like people putting their opinions in places, and we could talk about stuff, whether good or bad. You know, I like that. So like, people are leaving comments here talking about, hey, you know, I didn't think about something this way. That's one of my favorite comments I ever get, when they're like, oh, I hadn't thought about that thing this way, or you know what? Now as you mention it, it is kind of weird. Like, I love that so much, which is why I really like that video. I like the RPG video. I like getting people thinking. But honestly, my favorite video that I did this year, without question, 100%, is this one. Technically, it's from a stream, and I just recut it and uploaded it. But the philosophy one about character design, my favorite video, because I love talking about character design. Even though this wasn't like my highest engaging one or whatever, I love talking about this because I love being able to share a passion of mine. And even though I'm not a character designer, I'm not an artist. I used to draw when I was younger, but I have a deep appreciation for stuff like this, and I like it. So I like being able to talk about it. So that was my favorite video this year, yapping about the importance of character design, because that was also, coincidentally, a very talked about topic this year, though people who were talking about it weren't necessarily coming out from that angle. When they kept mentioning shit like Concord, right? And talk about character design. And like, oh, it's so ugly, it's so ugly. I'm like, no, you're missing the point. Like, you're not understanding what's happening here. Like, there's nothing here. Even Concord has better designs. So people are like, oh, this is bad and ugly. No. The character, yes, thank you, John. Yes, the earlier concept art of Eve would fit perfectly in Castlevania, but not in Stellar Blade, which is why they had to revise it. If they're doing a Castlevania character, absolutely, already won that. But now people are talking about how all these designs are bad. The designs are not bad. The designs of Concord aren't bad. This is an expressive design. This is the style. As they're doing like a halfway, it just makes it look odd. Like, because again, it looks kind of like bland right here, right? But if you go to the their concept, I love this video. You would see how much better it looks when it's you see what I mean? How like it's stylized. Like I'm blocking the way, but like I loved it. It's not good. But you see how this one's like more stylized? Like these designs, like look at this. This design fucking rips. This design looks amazing to the left, but to the right, it doesn't. Because instead of doing like a more like cell shaded approach, they want to go for realism, and it makes it look worse. Mm-hmm. Oh, and so not obviously I put the whole video, but like that's what I really like. I like talking about that shit. I love that shit so much. Like that's my favorite stuff. So that was my favorite video, bar none. And I think now, like I understand how this works. For me, I understand how this works now. I don't have to be, hey, let's fucking put out 100 videos a week. I also don't have to phone anything in. I can just put out stuff where I'm like, hey, here's something I want to talk about. And luckily for me, the stuff I want to talk about is pretty, I would say, evergreen. I mean, my God, we just saw me talk about something 7 years ago that's still relevant to this day. So I don't think I'll have to worry about like my stuff becoming too irrelevant. Like there's some things that I know are not gonna have a long shelf life. Like I'm literally talking about Project 2025. So like in like 5 years and like, 2030, basically, this might not matter. But it's still like, hey, here's a little history lesson on this thing. How we got to this point. Or like these people are insane and miserable. the point of reviews. Gooner brain. Now that I look at YouTube, I look at this more of like a living document. And I want, like, if there's someone 1,000 years from now who was just like, what was the internet like in 2024 when it came to video games? I'd be like, hey, I made a couple videos on that. You might like it. But if I had to guess which videos I did this year that got people to this channel, like 100%, it would definitely be the grifter problem in gaming, probably the Andy Pants versus Ackman debate, what else? I think the right dominance gaming got people to my channel too, and the Project 2025 one got people to my channel also. Also, just so you know, this hand is my hand. In these thumbnails, there is me pointing. That's my real hand. Also, I'm not gonna lie, kind of sucks that no one realized I was doing the Gojo domain expansion with my hand in this thumbnail. Not a single comment about that. And I like breaking down trailers too. So I'm gonna do more of that stuff also. I used to think that my channel had to just be one thing. So like I thought I couldn't do any of these things, but there's no one who can tell me what to do. So why not do whatever? Like again, I was supposed to play a video game today. But you know what? You know what? Maybe I should play. Maybe I should play Killer Frequency. I did put it in this thumbnail. I did put it in the thumbnail. But you know what? I'll be a man of my word. Let's play some Killer Frequency. First let me switch over to nope, not display. Killer Frequency. I played this game on November 17th. It is December 28th or 29th, depending on where you are. And I have yet to finish. I played it for 3 hours. Okay, let's do game capture. Killer Freak. Is it gonna pop up though? You guys from on the negative press sim reaction A had your content on screen. I don't remember his name, and I searched you up. Reaction. Oh, was it someone told me before, like I think Xander Hall watched one of my videos. Watched one of my I think my Project 2025. Was it that video? Honestly, if you could remember who was watching it and if it wasn't Xander, I would love to see someone reacting to me in a negative way. That would let me know I made it. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and then we'll play. Okay, we are back. Oh man, if you can find out who you're reacting to, you could send it to me. I would fucking love to react to that. Might do it on stream or doing the video, but I would love that. Okay, I don't remember where I was at in this game, because it's been a long time. Over a month. I think I was actually searching for something. I think I was like...
Caller waiting for us.
I can pause it. Okay, who is this? Who's this?
Forrest Nash here. Listeners, we've got another caller live on 189.16, The Scream. What's on your mind, caller?
Hey, Forrest. I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I'm just doing my job, friend. Anyway, tell me about yourself.
I'm
What's
a
your
killer.
name? Are you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller rink, trying to get everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow. I had a guy from Starling Security here earlier installing the Starling 4000
Wait, where did he say he was in the? He said his roller rink.
As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky, and I now consider you a friend. My
Okay,
man.
Roller Ricky's right here. Okay. Thanks, friend.
We're friends now, huh? Well, that's kind of you to say. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like roller skating is more than just a job to you. So is this vocational?
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Ricky.
Really?
Yeah. Back then, things were pretty rough. I used to roll with a bad crowd. Not all bad, but there was one guy.
Named Pretty Ricky.
Anyway, some bad stuff went down. I harbored a lot of guilt for a long time and turned to the bottle.
Holy shit, you're telling me a
I
lot.
don't really talk about it or even know how to talk. It's just how it was.
Okay. Hey, buddy, you're
That
telling me a
bottle took the
lot.
best years of my
You're
life.
telling me a lot. I was just joking with you.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
How did you turn things around?
I joined a support group. I opened up about my problems, and sharing that burden just took so much weight off. It's a long story from there, but I found roller disco. I learned how to have fun again, cutting loose and making shapes. Now whenever I get down, I get down. I'm finally
Hell yeah,
free
Ricky.
from it all, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's important just to talk to somebody. That's the first step. Ain't that right, Max?
Aw, hello, Max.
He's a good boy.
Well, he certainly sounds like a good boy.
Max is my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me.
Aw.
He's the best dog a guy could ask for. Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how to skate. He's better than me now, a real pro.
Max can skate.
Yeah, man. At first they said it couldn't be done, and then they said it shouldn't be done. But Maxie loves the rink, man. Is that another train, Maxie? Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special howl to greet them.
That doesn't sound like a howl.
Sure, your neighbors must love that.
Maxie appreciates all the positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually hosting free skating lessons tomorrow at the festival. I think it's a great opportunity.
Where is the festival being held at, though?
Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie. Before I switch my radio off for the night, could I request a song for us? Something
Hell yeah,
I can
dude.
groove to, you know, something funky. It'll be me and Maxie's final boogie breakdown.
Don't say
tonight.
final.
Then I think we'll take it down a level.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling. You and
He says
Max,
final like he's
be
gonna
safe
die.
now, okay?
Bye, Maxie.
Goodbye, Max.
got it, man.
Aw,
Peace.
good doggy.
Well, folks, this next one goes out to Roller Ricky and Max. Enjoy.
Okay, I get the pick. It's a random one. I just keep putting this one. No. Let's do blast processor. No, funky. The hang-ups?
Here comes one of my favorites.
I really needed that call, you know, after everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
I
that.
completely
You talked
forgot
a bit much for my taste, but
what
it
happened
is
just before.
inspiring to hear
But
somebody come back from the brink like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You were thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line. What are the odds? Better take it.
okay. Caller.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. This is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight, caller?
I'm doing okay. I made it home safe.
Gary!
Hey, I just...
Oh, yeah, the girl I saved earlier. With the friends, right? The one guy died. Yes, okay, I remember.
I don't know.
Hey, it's okay. You were so brave earlier. You're
Again,
safe
I played
now.
this game a month ago.
I wanted to ask you why. Why he didn't...
Why he looked at her and didn't kill her.
Carrie?
Why did he spare me? After what he did, why let me go?
Maybe he didn't kill you because he saw you as a victim.
Maybe. But why would that stop him from killing me too?
Maybe he's not going after
everything
victims.
he did to...
These stupid hazing nights have to stop. Carrie, you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek. We just need to hold on.
Oh yeah, they drove away to the next town to get help.
Hey,
which is
Forrest?
like 3 hours of both ways.
Could I request a song?
Of course, Carrie. What song?
Any song by Blast Processor.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
This next one goes out to Carrie.
I was gonna play Blast Processor.
You know, what Carrie just said has really got me thinking.
About what?
The whistling man left her alone. Why? There must be a reason.
It's Blast
When
Processor.
it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part of their process.
Well, it's something to consider. I need to take a break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
Oh. Stretch your legs means go look around. Go look around and go get spooked. Because something untoward is going to happen to us. I know that's the light from the neon sign of the radio, but it's so fucking bright. It looks terrifying outside. Let's go downstairs.
I'm not getting in there tonight.
No. Where was it downstairs? Where was it downstairs again? I think it was... Yeah, here it goes. Upstairs. Downstairs. There's nothing out here. Like, you can't, like... But I would think this should be an opportunity for me to, like... discover something. Otherwise, if I mention I can go stretch my legs, you know? Also, I like how this is in the staff room, just a bunch of trash everywhere.
So many locked doors, so few keys.
Damn, every door's locked.
That's not opening.
Oh, wait, I didn't even click on that. Is there really nothing to do here? I guess I could play some, No, it's not a horde, never mind. Guess it's just nothing. Alright, I guess we're gonna just go back and push the Peggy button. Thought there'd be something to do down here, but I guess not. The creepy hour. Ooh. Sounds like one of those like channels that come on those TV apps. From below, it came. It won't let me drop it. There we go. Put it down there. Okay, Peggy, I stretched my legs enough. Let's save some lives.
Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
Oh, time to get to work.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids.
I don't remember you.
I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Oh.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn.
I don't trust
and
her.
I wanted to ask you again to play my tune.
No, something's wrong with you.
Long Ride Home.
Something's wrong with you.
You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside
See?
the window?
How did you?
But we don't have that song. As you just said, Peggy threw it out the window.
But we didn't say that.
Forrest, you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a
Hey,
second.
girl, I'm not trying to go out and die.
Nope. I'm sorry, Don.
I'm not gonna go as a murderer.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
What?
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over.
No, fuck that. This bitch is playing with me.
Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we?
Yes.
If she's telling the truth...
Fine.
All right, I'll do it.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, it... You know, I never thought about it.
Yeah, it's
but
insane.
yeah.
This place is
We should
built
talk to Reggie
insanely.
about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while you're out. Maybe I'll even get a caller. That could be exciting. 189.16, The Scream. With me, Peggy.
Okay, Peg. Okay, Peg. I think that's the upstairs door, right? No? Oh, downstairs in the back. But what if I get killed? What if this man decides, actually, I'm gonna murder you?
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here. In the open.
Hello? Yeah,
Hello?
let's take a... The hell was that noise? Or was it the paperwork? The fence. This is the. What, I don't know what the city's architecture is like, but this layout is crazy. Why do I need this? Oh shit! He is out here. Oh, you've been way too loud, dude. Okay. Clearly, I'm next. All right. Clearly, I'm next to die.
All right. Which window would she have thrown it out of?
Okay, can I take this out? Okay. Do I want to... Wait, what the fuck? Nothing here works? Oh, can I... 70? Oh. There were more batteries, weren't there? Okay, hold on, wait. There was another one on a couch over here, right? I swear it's on a couch. I guess not. They got me doing fuses for some reason. And he walks so slowly. Knowing full well there's a murder on the loose. Wait, it says 70. Is that supposed to like mean something? Like, did these add up to 70? That's 35, 45. $30. Oh wait, maybe we should actually. So that'd be 50, 65, 70. Okay, get rid of this.
Bingo!
What the fuck was that? What am I here for again? Oh, I'm here for a record. He threw out the window. There's no record here, no record here. Ah.
Here it is. Long ride home.
Okay. Let's not die.
Of course. It locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. I could probably survive that fall. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, elevator,
buddy, we're already here. Also, please tell me you're gonna close this. Please tell me you're gonna close this.
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
What the fuck? Hey, Clive.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Hospital, gas station, call for donation to help Chuck Brody. Wait, justice for the victim? The 2 investigation into the festival accident has concluded. Investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted in from local power station. Lead engineer Ant Williams and junior engineer Sean Everett were distracted with talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel, which led to various construction mistakes. They have been ordered to community service for a total... Methinks this is related to things happening here. Beep beep, look out, tragedy, 5 dead. Does this just keep happening? Wait a minute, they're selling a house for $10,000? Oh, that hurts the most. Gallows Creek. Marriage announcement. Wait, no. Put this away. We'd like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein May 30th, 1970. Okay.
There's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important.
Nothing here. What? This is creepy as shit, dude. Of course it's the janitor doing this too.
I wonder how the show's going.
Oh, terribly. Someone's with me. Also, please tell me you locking shit, dude.
I need a key to get in there.
Oh yeah, I found the tape. This is what I was doing this for.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages.
Sorry, fucking murderer and
Something
loose.
did happen. Clive the janitor might be Clive the murderer.
Bum, 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 bum.
Let's start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me.
2:40 a.m. I don't even know how long I'm supposed to be doing this for.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. Alright, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yeah, pretty much. That sounds
And
right.
on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Ant Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right.
Or maybe Clive is also trying to figure out who next target
there are 4
is.
locations listed there too. The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Well, first things first, let's play this song. This is what she wanted, right? Wait, I bought this up. Okay, I have to figure this out. Okay. So, we have call for donations to help Chuck Brody. Former Gallows High School's captain Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury of the festival disaster late last year. To help him on his road to recovery, we are buying him some lotto tickets. Hopefully he gets lucky and can put... Oh my god. They're getting him money for lotto tickets, not even for like actual health. Okay. $15 injured, who's to blame? Let's see, I need Ant Williams, Rebecca Allen, Kim Walker, Keith Walker. Local Dr. K. Walker recommends all looking at the flu shots ASAP. Flu season is upon us. 80% no different to any other year. Make sure you're protected. I mean, she'd be counted for that nowadays. Staff surge at power station. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff in record hire, 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek High. Local legend takes Manhattan. Infamous author of the book Diary of McCarthy moves out of Gallows Creek for a new life in big city. She stole our cars and then she stole our time and money, said our reviewer. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Wait, did Chuck Brody actually win the lottery? Christine's gas repair has been sold to a man who won live working to go new on the planet if it will keep me busy on evening. So Chuck bought this. And then Tyler Wallace. I'm sick of being a local celebrity. People are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. Who cares? Buy a new one. I'm selling my trailer and leaving town ASAP. I just want out here. Please buy it. So someone was in the car. Rebecca Allen sold her car. Matt Williams and Sean Everett. Police up today finally put an end to the long crimes. The rest were made after a member gave up information on the co-conspirators to investigators. The informant who remained anonymous will hereafter be referred to as RA, Rebecca Allen. Okay. So Rebecca Allen snitched. Yeah, anyhow.
How's it going?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Yeah, I know you're figuring it out.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people.
Yes.
We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
I'm good. Hold on.
I'm good now. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
For the 4 locations he mentioned. Okay, so power station, trailer park, hospital, gas station. So trailer park, this was here, right? March 2nd, 1986. I don't know what year this is. Are we still, is this? I'm sick of a local celebrity. Please buy. So, okay, so she sold her car. She sold her trailer park, so she's not there anymore. And the gas station is owned by Chuck Brody. And then we have the hospitals where the doctor stays in. It was Dr. Kim Walker, right? Kim Walker's at the hospital. Chuck Brody is... What's this one say? Dennis Rudd, Houghton, Stein, Mildred. Okay, so that doesn't matter. The lead engineer responsible for the Gallows Creek Harvest Festival disaster 1972.
They say you learn from mistakes while I turn mine to a career. Tuesday, September 6th. Health and Safety Convention. Okay, so it's 1987. Okay, that's the year we're in. Thank you, calendar. I forgot what year this was. Hey, what's up? I hope you had a good holiday. Oh, hey, thank you. I actually had a great holiday. And I'm gonna have an even better week next week because I'm doing a little mini vacation next week, starting on 30th. But right now we're trying to solve a crime of sorts. 1970, so September 1st to September 6th, he is the lead engineer. So Ant Williams is at the Quiet Ridge Health and Safety Convention, which is in here. So take this. He's not here. Chuck Brody has a gas station. Okay. Kim Walker and Peter Stein got married on the 70th, on 30th, 1970. Okay, hold on, wait. I gotta turn that shit off. This is fucking me up. Okay. May 30th, 1970. Wait a minute. The dead have been... Kay Stein. That's Kim. Kim is dead. So Kim can't be here. She got married, so her last name goes to Stein. Local Doctor K. Walker recommends all look good flu seasons upon us 1984, right? But then she was, well, no, she was married in 1970. But then people died. Oh, so her husband died 7 years after they got married. No, she has to be dead then, because she has to be Kay Stein. She took her husband's last name, so she has to be Kay Stein. So Kim's already dead. This is Chuck. But doing my Pepe Silva board right now. Right, so this is Chuck. There's all Chuck stuff here. Because ex-lottery winner, which is him, has to be him, buys 24-hour gas station. Bought it last year. Christine's gas and repair has been sold to a man. Yeah. And Rebecca stole her house. Last year, so she's not here anymore. And she also was stealing cars. Yeah, she's in Manhattan, so she's out of here. Ant's not here. Okay, so I think it's Chuck. Chuck at the gas station.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck.
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
Gas station.
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
I hope I'm right.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back.
Doc,
We found a
I've not
list
been
with
listening
your
to it.
name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself
Okay, so
forget
this is
I-
related to that incident. Run.
quit talking and run!
I think he ran off.
We can exposit later.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jesus! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on.
I
We're getting
told
a
him to
call.
leave.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
Forrest! The whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
Ugh.
Yeah. Damn it, that fireball threw me.
Oh wait, I have to help him get to the hospital, don't I?
Hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man. I can't thank you enough, but
Where's the gas station?
damn. I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up.
Oh.
Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
What am I doing? I'm playing music, but are we not talking? My deductive reasoning was good though, right?
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest,
He says
we need
we,
to go
but
back down.
it's me.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Oh my god. Okay, gang, if I'm being honest with you, I'm getting tired. It's fucking 12:30 a.m. So I'm gonna stop playing this game. I'm just a little too tired for gaming right now. What do I think 2025 is gonna be a crazy year? Crazy year in what sense? Crazy like for like video games, or crazy in like the world? Games. Let's see what games are coming in 2025. Let's end it on that. Let's end it on like a games trailer. I saw one from Game Ranks, but let's do Gaming Bolt. I haven't done Gaming Bolt in a long time. I used to watch them a lot, but
Hundreds of highly anticipated games are now behind us, but
let's
there
see
are
which is
even
the
more
for
to come.
2025.
If 2024 felt like a bit of a lull, then good news. There are big name sequels, blockbusters,
Also,
brand new
2024 was
IPs,
not
and
a
much more to
lull.
look forward to. With so many top-tier offerings, narrowing them down is a challenge. But without further ado, here are our
But
30
I do think 2025 is going to have some surprise games. And there's going to be games that weren't necessarily on people's radars that are absolutely going to blow you out of the water.
most anticipated games in 2025 and beyond. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Years of no information, a reboot in development at Retro
Okay,
Studios, and
so
long-awaited gameplay
I've
finally
never
confirmed that Metroid Prime
I've never actually played a single Metroid game before. I think I mentioned that before that I've never done like the old school ones, but I haven't done either of these ones either. Like I have Nintendo Switch though, so I can probably catch up, but I have not played a single Metroid game before in my life.
4 Beyond is indeed on the way. Arriving for Nintendo Switch, it features space pirates, Samus's rival Sylux, and the Morph Ball. Even
I feel like
with
this
so
has
much
gotta be a
hype around
Switch
the
2
Switch's
title, though.
successor, if any Nintendo title deserves a closer look, it's definitely
This has
the
gotta be a
next
Switch 2
Metroid
title.
Prime.
Which I do think is
Pokemon
coming out
Legends Z
in
and A.
2025.
Of course, there's the other big Nintendo sequel that tens of millions won't be able to ignore, Pokemon Legends Z-A. A follow-up to Arceus is already intriguing, but taking place within Lumio City in the Kalos region from Pokemon X and Y is even more exciting. Launching for Nintendo.
All of this was a different language to me. I don't play Pokemon games, so all of that was just like, what region? What?
Nintendo
A to
Switch
Z?
systems,
What?
which all but officially confirms it's coming to Nintendo's new console, Pokemon Legends Z-A is already super hyped. South of Midnight. Compulsion Games' last project was in 2018 with We Happy Few.
See, I'm gonna play
And
this game.
After a long wait, its next project
I'm playing
is
South of
finally
Midnight
upon
for
us
sure,
with South
for
of
multiple
Midnight on
reasons.
Xbox Series X
Don't
and
assume.
PC. It stars Hazel, a weaver on the quest to restore the Grand Tapestry after the devastation of her hometown, inspired by Southern folklore and presenting an unorthodox aesthetic, especially in the cutscenes.
I am interested in the fact that it's
South of Midnight
using.
could be an underdog.
I'm interested in the fact that it's using folklore from the South. I'm not from the South, but we don't really get to see games exploring cultures within American culture, mind you, like this. Usually, it's like we do like Old West, or we do pretty much that, or like Mafia, which is more like Italian stuff, or we do sometimes Native American, but we seldomly do stuff that focus on like Southern Black culture, and I would love to play more games like that. And I like the kind of like stop motion look to this.
Dog among all the other action-adventure titles. Sniper Elite Resistance. If you're expecting more out of a Sniper Elite sequel than another tour of World War II or more Nazis to slay in bombastic ways, prepare for disappointment. However, Resistance takes
I
a
think
somewhat
we should
different
have more
approach,
Nazi
featuring
killing games
SOE
in 2025,
agent
to be
Harry
completely
Hopper as
honest.
the protagonist. There are also new propaganda missions where you control other Resistance fighters to complete
Like, I know
objectives
Machine
in
Games
a
is
limited
busy,
time frame.
but
Of
they
course,
should
the appeal
put
of
out
the
another
series of
Wolfenstein,
sniping,
just
brutal
for me.
X-ray kills and stealth remains, and that's all we can ask. Sniper Elite Resistance will be available for Xbox Series X and S, PS4, PS5, PC, and Xbox One. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows, to put it lightly, has had one stumble to another ahead of its launch. Yet the delay may have done wonders because recent stealth and combat gameplay looks solid.
Okay, I'm gonna make a little hot take right here. Prediction. I think Assassin's Creed Shadow is gonna be the game that gets Assassin's Creed out of its rut. Honestly, I think this is gonna be a game that does it, regardless of all the stupid controversy that's been 98% manufactured by grifters and outrage merchants. I think this is gonna be the game.
The post-Sengoku Japan setting, season, and how they interact with the Wanted system, contrasting playstyles, and world design could be the win it desperately need. The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2. After The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak established a new setting, heroes, storyline, combat system, and engine, what does the sequel offer? For starters, a new mystery
Oh
surrounding a red
shit! I have
Grendel
not
and the
been
chapter
finishing
approach
this
from Trails to
series.
Reverie, each playable in your own desired order and featuring unique characters and mechanics. Launching for PS4, PS5, PC, and Nintendo
I like the
Switch,
Trails series.
Trails
I
Through
started playing
Daybreak
it
2 promises
maybe like
another
2-3 years
epic
ago.
adventure spanning dozens of hours. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Goro Majima is a pirate, sailing the waters around Hawaii with his own ship, building up a crew and raiding other pirates with dual cutlass and pistols. That's it. That's the pitch. If you need anything more, several side activities and play spots from Infinite Wealth return while the Pirates Coliseum promises chaotic ship battles.
Monster Hunter Wilds.
Wilds.
I also am not a big Monster Hunter
Rise
person,
has
but
its
I did do
fans,
Monster
but
Hunter
for many,
World.
Monster Hunter Wilds feels like the follow-up that World should have received. It offers massive new environments with herds, dynamic ecosystems that significantly alter
I also
the
feel
lay of
like
the
I'm
land,
too
brand new
late to
monsters,
get
and
into the
quality of
Monster
life
Hunter series
improvements
fully.
like
There's been
switching
way
to a
too many
second weapon
games.
while out in the field. Some visual glitches from the beta still need to be worked out, but Wilds will very likely be the quintessential hunting experience for
And I
many
also feel like I have
in
to
the
upgrade
years
my
to
PC
come.
to play this game.
Hell is Us. Rogue Factor's upcoming action-adventure title for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC is an intriguing mix of the real world and the supernatural. You'll hack and slash with all kinds of weapons as Remy,
What?
who's desperately searching for his parents after a mysterious calamity unleashes monstrous beings. However, you also have a drone to provide support, and the world design
I've never
is
heard of
decidedly
this.
more grounded, right down to its dungeons. Suffice it to say, we're intrigued. Split Fiction. Hazelight Studios finally revealed its next co-op game,
Which
Split
will probably
Fiction,
be a
and,
banger. These
spoiler,
guys don't
it looks
miss.
pretty good. As writers Zoe and Mio, players
They
jump
straight
back
up
and
do
forth
not
between
miss
fantasy
when it
and
comes to their
sci-fi
stuff.
worlds to ultimately escape a simulator. So naturally, that means hatching and raising dragons, donning exosuits that deal massive damage. The Friends Pass still applies, meaning you'll only need one copy to play with a friend. But thus far, Split Fiction may just be another winner from Hazelight.
They haven't missed. They have not had a flop.
Borderlands 4. Vault Hunter designs aside, Borderlands 4 looks to be yet another rip-roaring, loot-filled shooter experience with
I will say this video, like, they're not really...
It even features seamless travel and the ability to summon your vehicle.
I guess because the
anywhere.
guy's voice is
Rest in
very,
peace,
like,
Catch a Ride Station. Perhaps
flat.
best of all,
That it
it
seems like he's
seems
not
that
interested in
Gearbox is
any of
toning
these
down the
games he's
awful
talking
humor
about.
that did not work in Borderlands 3. That automatically raises its stock. Atomfall. If we could describe Atomfall, it would be Fallout through the lens of Sniper Elite developer Rebellion, with the dollop of Stalker thrown in for good mix. As an amnesiac individual arriving in a town under control by the Protocol following the Windscale fire incident, you have to deal with mysterious NPCs.
The Windscale fire incident is a real incident, by the way. It really happened in like 1956, 57 in Britain.
Quests, dig around Bard's old labs, and more to find out what's going on. Alternatively, kill everyone. It's your choice.
Now there's music.
First Berserker Kazan. One of my most anticipated action RPGs, the first Berserker Kazan takes the sleek visuals of Dungeon and Fighter and pairs it with the fast-paced brutal combat. Revenge is the goal, as Kazan ventures across the Pelos Empire.
What's crazy is the first time they showed this game, it looked like an anime game, and now it looks completely
The
different.
game should offer a challenging good time for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC players. Killing Floor 3. Killing Floor is making a comeback and gunning for the co-op shooter crown with revamped Zeds, possessing
never
smarter
played this
AI,
game.
more visceral gore, and
I have
an
no
impressive
interest in these kinds of
arsenal
games, to be
weapons with
completely
extensive
honest, you guys.
customization. Choose from multiple specialists,
I always feel
each
like
with
I'm
extensive skill trees, and either go
I'm
it
never
alone
the
or
audience for these
partake in
games.
6-player chaos, fighting off hordes of Zeds with cross-play support. Mafia: The Old Country. Though it's a sequel to the first Mafia game, The Old Country is aiming for the same structure, mostly linear but plenty to discover off the beaten path. Play as Enzo Favara, join Don Torrisi's family, and partake in all kinds of crimes in 1900s Sicily. Horse riding, knife fights, and more await with stunning visuals, but if its narrative is anything like the previous titles, it could be an offer we can't refuse.
I've never played a Mafia game.
Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. Just when a sequel seemed impossible,
You know, I
SNK will
noticed we've been
finally
getting a
follow up
lot
on
of
Garo,
returning
Mark of the Wolves,
fighting franchises.
transitioning from a 2D
Because
to
we're
a
also
3D
getting
graphical style in
Virtual
Fatal
Fighter.
Fury: City of the Wolves. Legendary fighters like Rock Howard, Terry Bogard, Hotaru Futaba, and more return, but they're also joined by newcomers like Preacha and Vox Reaper. All the essentials from Garo, including the SPG gauge, return, but the REV system is brand new, innovating on defense, cancels, and specials. Best of all, Episodes of Southtown offers an extensive new single-player mode with all kinds of fighters to challenge. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. Death Stranding 2
I gotta
offers
play
a new
first Death
journey
Stranding.
outside of the United Cities of America.
It looked
as
boring to
part
me, so I
of
didn't
the
really give it a real
drawbridge
shot.
traversing through the tar with the
But I'm gonna play
DHB
Death Stranding
Magellan, along
before
with
this one
old
comes out.
friends and new. Fragile and Hartman return, but players will also work alongside Rainy, Dollman, Tarman, and Tomorrow, with Higgs once again popping up to cause mayhem and real-time terrain changes. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach looks to one-up the original in every single way.
Ghost of
Ghost of
Yotei?
Yotei.
Hell yeah.
Ghost of Yotei is, for all intents and purposes, a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. However, it takes place about 329 years later with a brand new setting in Hokkaido, and a new protagonist, Atsu, who assumes the Ghost moniker. Given the period, we're intrigued at how the story could play out, especially with the increased narrative control. But more than anything else, we're keen to dive into this brand new
Also, I
gorgeous
gotta buy a
world,
PS5
wielding
now?
dual swords and using firearms to take down enemies.
This should just go on PC, honestly.
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Spare a thought for fans still waiting for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, but with the game playable from start to finish, they may not have to wait much longer. As a remake of the 2004 classic, Delta Snake Eater is doing
21
everything
years
right, from
later.
its visuals and new control scheme to new voice recordings featuring the classic cast. The wait may be long, but if the gameplay is anything to go by, it's sure to be worth it.
I think if Delta sells like crazy well, I think what Konami's gonna do is just remake the older Metal Gear games, because that's like a guaranteed moneymaker, I don't think they have the directorial chops to take on a Metal Gear Solid game and continue it in the same way Kojima would. I think they would just rehash these games because the games have been old enough where they could remake it. They probably like a Metal Gear Solid 1 remake, to be honest. That's what I would work on.
Little Nightmares 3. Supermassive has some pretty big shoes to fill with Little Nightmares 3, a follow-up to Tarsier's critically acclaimed horror side-scrollers. Thus far, it's nailed the aesthetic, the creepy atmosphere, and level design.
Wait,
And
Supermassive?
with co-op introduced, you have to wonder where the narrative could take protagonists low and alone. Either way, it should be a dark adventure that lives up to the series.
Supermassive's doing it?
Doom, The Dark Ages. A new Doom game, especially a prequel which follows the Slayer during his medieval days, isn't a tough proposition. However, id Software is going all out with Doom The Dark Ages, offering new weapons including the Shield Saw, which doubles up as a buzzsaw, enemies, a giant mech, and even a flying mount, promising slow.
It's also so
heavier
funny
action
seeing
with
like
more
this
projectile
Doom,
dodging. It
and then
looks to
people
be the
going like,
perfect
games aren't
contrast to
manly
Doom
anymore.
Eternal.
They don't make games for
Jurassic
men
Park
anymore.
Survival. Announcement of an Alien Isolation sequel notwithstanding, it's interesting that Jurassic Park Survival, inspired by Creative Assembly's horror game, would fly under the radar after its announcement. Developed by Saber Interactive for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC, the first-person title occurs one day after the first movie's events and focuses on Dr. Maya Joshi as she attempts to escape. You know what that means.
This means just
Sneaking,
woke now.
outwitting, and escaping from dinosaurs, all for the sake of survival.
It means just woke now. Hey, maybe you can get people to play more video games based on Marvel DC Comics. I read some stories from them that make it better person than those Toxies. I honestly, funny enough, I was playing Marvel Rivals earlier today, like literally before I
Based on
started
visuals
streaming.
alone, it's looking fantastic.
I like playing comic book games.
The Witcher 4.
I'm a
At
huge
long
comic
last,
nerd.
Ciri has
I love playing
returned,
comic
and she's
games
now a
and
full-fledged
movies and
Witcher, doing
reading
exactly
and
what
watching
Geralt
and stuff.
would, killing monsters. Though we've only glimpsed
But
a
DC
cinematic
hasn't
trailer,
been
The
putting
Witcher
out
4 promises new
a lot
regions
of
and enemy
video
types
games,
alongside much
like,
greater player agency and choices compared to
besides
Witcher
what
3 and Cyberpunk
the,
2077.
I guess technically, like the Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe and the DCEU, which is DC Universe and Online, there aren't really any DC games out there. Like, obviously Suicide Squad was there, but it sucks. You have the Batman games, but that's pretty much it. DC doesn't put shit out for games. The Wonder Woman games have been kind of MIA since it was announced.
77. If that wasn't enough, Geralt also returns with actor Doug Cockle reprising the role.
I don't
Elden Ring
think
Night
Witcher
Reign.
4 is coming out in 2025.
Leveraging Elden Ring's Limgrave, touted as a parallel version called Limveld,
I mean, I
Night
own
Reign lets you
DC,
fight
but
alone or with
I didn't know
up to
DC
two
had a
other
mobile
players
game, to be
with
completely
8
honest.
playable characters,
I
discover powerful weapons
don't
and
know watch the
moves,
mobile game,
level up
but
as the
I
night
didn't know
closes
they did
in
that.
and
I
a
knew
powerful
Marvel
boss
did like
appears.
Puzzle Quest,
Keep going until the
and they
Night
have
Lord
Marvel
is
Snap.
defeated. Sounds easy enough, but based on all of the
But I
threats we
think
saw
Warner
in
Bros.
its
is really
debut
going
trailer,
through
including the nameless
just
king from
it
Dark
right
Souls
now,
3,
so
could
DC's
be
not
another
really putting out
challenging
games. They're more
yet
focused on
fulfilling
movies.
experience. Dying Light the Beast.
Especially if
Without
the Suicide
disappointing
Squad
Dying Light
flop.
2's
But they're
bloody
going to probably
ties DLC turned out
re-examine
to be,
their
it's nice to Techland to pivot
their
and
video
turn
game
the
stuff.
second DLC into a standalone title that brings back Kyle Crane. Though surviving the events of the following, Kyle was imprisoned for a decade. Now free and armed with powerful zombie-like powers, you'll explore Castor Woods, a new open world teeming with the undead. Vehicles and parkour return, but the same rules apply. Stay out after dark, and it's a fight for your life.
I never got into Dying Light.
Crimson Desert. Pearl Abyss has showcased tons of new gameplay for Crimson Desert, highlighting the impressive boss fights, the combat, and visual splendor. Coming to Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC, the latest trailer has fed
I
into
don't
the
think my
hype even
PC
more
could
with
could
its
run
lush
this.
open
Like,
world,
I'm gonna have to get
boasting
like a
mysterious
4060.
ruins, floating isles, and even dragons as mounts. There's a lot to take in, but we're just waiting to dive
I
in
gotta
and
start my
explore it all
PC
firsthand.
rebuild fund.
Grand Theft Auto 6. When industry analysts expect it to contribute to a turnaround in the games industry and it wins the most anticipated game, Grand Theft Auto 6 is a given for this list. And there's every reason why. Modern day Vice City.
I wonder if there's gonna be a game that beats this though.
The expected insanity
Like this,
steeped in
Grand Theft Auto 6 has way too much hype. There's way too much hype, and I talked about this before, but I'm not the biggest GTA fan, but I am not an idiot. I know the impact of this franchise, so whenever it drops, it's going to dominate for like the following 3-4 months, which is why other publishers are trying to find out, hey, when are you dropping it so we know when not to drop ours. But I always feel like the games, I got phrases in a way that's not like, I guess, too incendiary. I don't think the games are actually like that good as like story games with like a narrative. I think they're good sandbox fun games, kind of have like a destruction sim, but as far as like the story goes, they're pretty hit and miss. And the GTA 5 story did not really go with the narrative was going for, I feel like, because like Franklin should have just been the main character, and they added Michael and Trevor. In fact, they added really nothing of value to the story, even though it's technically about them, because once you get to the current day, it's mostly Michael working with Franklin. So I didn't understand that, but
reality.
this one
Rockstar's
will
next
most
open world
likely be
masterpiece looks to
super
offer
successful,
all
right?
and
Because
much
it's
more when
Grand
it
Theft Auto.
launches on Xbox Series X and S and PS5. Phantom Blade Zero. Don't let the 2-button combo system dissuade you from Phantom Blade Zero, S-Game's
See, I'm gonna
upcoming
play
action
Phantom Blade
RPG
Zero,
for PS5 and PC.
That's what I'm gonna
Based
play.
on gameplay thus far, there are some incredibly challenging boss fights, while deflecting and breaking enemies to deal massive damage looks tight and responsive. The mix of steampunk and martial arts
Like
and
this
the
looks
promise
like
of
a
30 to
faster
40
paced
main
Sekiro, at
story
least the
also
combat
sounds
style.
excellent. Now, if we
And
only
if I
get
can
our hands
parry
on
in
a
a
demo.
game,
Fable.
if I can parry
When
in a
Lionhead
game,
Studios
I
was
love
still
it.
around and helmed the Fable series, the results ranged from legendary to mixed. The concept has transformed somewhat under Playground Games with a more realistic visual style and seemingly reinterpreting classic Fables. Given the studio's expertise in open worlds, Fable could offer a stellar RPG experience for Xbox Series X and S and PC
Back
players.
on. Oh, no, I've been streaming this whole time.
Oh, the wrong choices.
I was streaming since 9.
Humphrey. She's back.
Marvel 1943 Rise
Doesn't
of
have a
Hydra.
release date though.
With how poorly handled Marvel's Avengers turned out, there's significantly more hope for Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra. Not only is it helmed by Uncharted creator Amy Hennig and developed on Unreal Engine 5, but it's set in Paris during World War II, with heroes like Black Panther and Captain, alongside lesser-known heroes like Nanali and Gabriel Jones. Action-adventure games are Hennig's bread and butter, so you can bet that Marvel 1943 will be something special. Hey, did you know that we had Gaming Bowl?
Are those games even coming out that year? What do the comments say? Kingdom Come 2 not being included is beyond me. Gaming Bolt barely get 20k view on most of their videos. Gamers only want GTA 6 news. That's such a mean. I feel like people are so unnecessarily mean for no reason. Like these guys barely get 20,000 views. It's like, bro, like, do you even mention that? Do you not include timestamps because you're lazy? Do you think it'll make people more inclined to watch the whole video? If anything, I would affect get a clue. Like, why are y'all so angry? Like, damn. People are big mad. But yeah, I used to 9 years ago. I used to watch a lot of Game Boat videos. I'm not gonna front. I used to watch a lot of them, but then I just, in general, and it's not just them. The only list like channel I watch now, honestly, is Game Ranks, because everything else just feels like too samey. It's like 15 worst single player games, 15 RPGs you need to play, like top 30 single player games of all time. And you wait. And you have Black Myth Wukong on here? Like Black Myth Wukong is not Black Myth Wukong cannot be above Shadow of Colossus. Just straight up no. Just straight up no. Because then that's bait. Wait, what place did Black Myth Wukong get?
Tones and cold contrasts as flawlessly as nightmarish environments. While some elements will stay with you longer than others, there's no denying that Neva is an emotional journey. Black Myth Wukong.
Oh, top 30 best single player games of all time you need to play at least once. What does that even mean? Oh, Outside Xbox is dope. I forgot about my Outside Extra crew. I forgot about them. That's my mistake. Wait, what does this title mean? Top 30 best single player games of all time you need to play at least once, 2024 edition. So they updated for 2024, and these are the best single player games of all time. Of not of all time, but of all time you should play at least one time. Am I understanding that right? So this isn't the greatest of all time. This is just, these are the best games you should play at least once, updated for 2024. Even if I go by that metric, having this at 13 above literally Shadow of the Colossus is crazy work. It is crazy work. That is crazy work.
Who would win? Dozens of powerful figures, each more threatening than the last, or one warrior monkey? Black Myth Wukong captures the adventure of Journey to the West, presenting a road rife with challenges and the larger theme of enlightenment. Even if you can't get into the story, the combat is more than worth the price of admission, with various hard-hitting techniques and transformations to leverage. The art direction and soundtrack are also fantastic.
That's crazy. It says 2024 edition, but then you have like, what, Half-Life 2?
Solving and combat while delivering top.
Oh no, this is that Bones Work game. We have Mass Effect. You have Mass Effect, Witcher 3, Grand Theft Auto, Final Fantasy Rebirth, Tears of the Kingdom, Red Dead Redemption, Baldur's Gate 3, and then Elden Ring. I'm sorry, that's crazy work putting Black Myth Wukong on this list and not having like Ghost of Tsushima. Right? Yeah, these games. This list is crazy. Yeah, you're telling me 25 of the 30 best single player games of all time came out in the past 10 years? This is a crazy list. This is the crazy list. That's probably why. Listen, I played Elden Ring. I've played Elden Ring. I'm not saying it's not, but I think it's crazy to have those other games on there and not have. It's crazy to have Black Myth on that list. I'm just sorry. I think honestly, and this may be pretentious of me to say, but I think if you're saying like Black Myth Wukong is the top 30 game period, I feel like play more games. Like play more games because there's no way. But that one comment that was talking about the views, I'm not gonna lie, that's not a really good ratio. Like 1 million subscribers, you have 7,000 videos, and you're barely cracking 10K. Like the GTA ones get not even 30. Like that's what I want to. I want to know what happens. That's what I always wanted to know. Like, is this what happens when you're putting out a video like every single day? That like people just stop coming to your channel? Because you have a million, even if my brain always goes like, okay, getting half your subscribers in terms of view count is really good, right? Because if you have 1 million people following you and 500,000 of them see it, that's pretty good. That'll push out the algorithm or whatever. But like, I don't think someone of my size should ever reach views anywhere. Like their lowest views shouldn't be lower than my highest views. You know what I mean? Like they have a video that has like 4K. I have a video that has like 7K. Like that's crazy. But I always wonder, like, is it just like them putting out too much content? These would be good numbers for me. These would be stellar numbers for me. Again, if I was super into numbers, but these would be stellar numbers for me. I always wonder, like, what happens to like accounts like this? Because it's this one's gameable. It's also, I think, like, what a culture gaming, right? It's called. So like they have 1 million subscribers, and then
Yeah, is it just like is it just putting out too much? Like, is that it? Like, that's what I don't understand. At least my outside Xbox. At least my guys like. They put out good stuff. And see, it's like, okay, 600,000 views, 109. Like, that's like, yeah, like that's what I would expect. At least in like be like in the 100,000 view range. And I know like things don't pop off immediately. So people are on vacation, take a break. But it's like even like 8 days ago, they had a thing that almost got 200K. Right? Like that's 200K a month ago. Like that's what I'm expecting. So like it's strange to me that comparable accounts are getting like 2,000 views. Like I don't understand. Like well, I think it is putting out a video every single day. Like I think it's putting out a video every single day does that. Because outside Xbox doesn't do that every single day. Like they do these challenges, they do, but like most of the videos are like on certain days. It looks bad now because it's contrary to what I'm saying, but this is like every year they do like their 25 days of Christmas, like every single day they do a video. But like usually it's like once a week. See, because it's like what, 1 month ago? You had you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos in a month. But now because of Christmas and stuff, they do like the whole like every single day. Back to toxic baby, click play real quick. Yeah, like I don't understand. I don't know. Like it's, but that's getting a little lost in the weeds. It's getting lost in the weeds. My liking. And also, you guys, it is 1 a.m. where I am. I'm tired. So I'm gonna stop the stream here. Maybe I might stream again before I leave. I'll let you guys know if I do that, but I'm passing out. So thank you for joining. I guess overdue. If you're watching this as a VOD, crazy that you're watching like a 3-hour VOD, but thank you for watching. And I will see you guys next time.